evening, Outlaws. That's right. This is KGB from the C Sports Network, Clan HBS channel, with my co-commentator, Mr. Maverick from Maverick Sports, Ruben himself above me, guys. We're here for another Braves live stream. Game 3. Possible sweep. Can we do it? Can we take the Rockies and sweep them? Because I'll tell you, the last time we played the Rockies, they certainly whooped up on us quite a bit. So, will this be payback? Will we get that sweep? Welcome in, Daniel. Welcome in, Nathaniel. Thank you for stopping in so early, guys. As always, we go live 20 minutes early. That way we can get all the doohickeys and the doodads and everything working on the stream, which, as you guys know, I have to start some things after the stream starts. So, let's get to it. We're going to bring to you if Mav wants. Do you got your Mav minute stuff, or you want to talk about anything?
There's kind of some news out there.
Hey, Lane, how you doing?
The San Francisco Giants signed free agent Matt Chapman to a 6-year, $151 million extension to stay in San Francisco for the next decade. So, he's probably going to be out there until he retires. Of course, Ozzy Albies, he's coming back soon. He's got the cast off. The last 2 games, he's been out there working with the boys.
I think they said mid-month. They said mid-month.
Yep.
Somewhere around there, wasn't it?
Yep. So, other than that, there's nothing really going on. Michael Harris is back in the leadoff spot for the Braves down the stretch. So we got him back. I don't know. I know Whit Merrifield took that pitch off the back of the head the other night. He was been out for the last 2 games, or a game and a half, really, actually. I haven't looked at
Can you believe how many injuries the Braves have been plagued with this season? This is just scary.
It's atrocious.
This is scary.
It's just atrocious.
Hey, Lonnie, how you doing? Welcome in.
Yes,
we are
everyone.
hoping for that sweep. Good news on that front, guys. It'll most likely be Sunday. Mav's not going to be here Saturday. And tomorrow I don't feel is enough time. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but I don't think it's enough time. I want to get it out there with the next couple streams. Sunday will be the Golden Broom celebration. We will be gifting away 1 authentic MLB team hat. It'll come right out of the MLB shop. The winner will be required to send me through email your name and your mailing address. The package is going to be shipped right from MLB.com. You will have you can only get 1 hat. You'll have up to a $50 limit. If you don't spend $50, hey, that's great. That's just more money towards the next one. But you can go up to $50 because there are several different styles. The fitted hats, you got to pay clear up. Some of them are up past $50. But most fitted ones like this are like 40-some. And then give me 7 to 10 days after the stream for you to receive your package. We are also going to be giving away, Mav, do you have them? Would you like to show them?
Oh, no, I've got to pull them. Yeah, I've got to pull them out of my closet.
Or just grab yours. Well, it is a miniature copy.
I know, but mine's all in the closet.
Okay. Well, game button, foam finger, or tomahawk. And, of course, a bunch of good old PC games that you can claim with Steam. So remember, if you're a gamer, make sure you got the Steam game client, because when we hand out the keys, you need to be the first to grab it and redeem it for it to be yours, because there's only 1 redeem per key. But we'll be handing out plenty of keys, and we will be doing a stream of its own. So I certainly hope we have a better turnout than the last. We had 58 views, and 4 people participated in the giveaway. So I'm hoping Mr. Gino, if he's out there listening, I hope you can make it because Laney says you need a hat. So what better chance? How you doing, Tim? And there's no restrictions, guys. You don't have to be subscribed to the channel. You don't have to be a member of the channel. This is open to everybody. We will be doing some streams and giveaways later on where, there are going to be requirements. That's when I get enough money together to get the software that will handle those, because the software will be able to verify whether you're subscribed to the channel and all that stuff. So that'll be coming in the future. Now it is 6:07. We are scheduled for a 6:20 first pitch Central Time, 7:20 Eastern. So we still have about 13 minutes. Now, Mav, I know there was something you wanted to talk to the people about.
Yes, I did.
Floor is yours, my friend,
all right.
when I finish this up.
All right, everybody. David, Laney, Nathaniel, Lonnie, everyone. Many of you know, the other night I was streaming to my channel for the first, game 1 of the Rockies versus the Atlanta Braves. Shortly after the stream was over with, I was sent a thing through YouTube that YouTube has taken away my YouTube partner program. I am no longer able to have memberships, nor am I allowed to have any sort of.
No, they didn't.
It's paused. It's paused for right now. So unfortunately, I won't be able to have any super stickers or super chat donations coming in, but I do have a cash app. When I do go live on my channel, you guys will see that in the bottom left-hand corner, just like Clans here. If you want to send in a donation that way, I get full 100% of the donation instead of the 30% that YouTube takes.
We're also looking at doing a Patreon page as well, guys. So
yes. Right now, I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed out about it.
He got hit with reuse content. He's just got to remove it and reapply. Yep. But it's hard to say, what hoops are going to make him jump through. Same thing happened to CeeLo. It's already happened to me, and it could happen to me again. Let's knock on wood and pray that I don't have to go through that kind of crap. At least not right now. With what's going on?
But I will tell you, everyone, that it has left me kind of bummed. Many of you were wondering why you guys didn't see me for game 2. After that happened, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I just said, you know what? I am not going to stream tonight. I'm staying away from YouTube for the night. I should have posted something on the community page about it, but I was like, I want to lay low for a little bit, get my head right, and hopefully you guys do understand. I know most of you understand, and I will come back. Like I said, with everything going on, I will try to make another push, and hopefully you guys support that, and I hope you guys do, and I know you guys will. So that's pretty much been weighing on my mind for the last couple of days.
And with the Patreon page, the membership stuff that you guys were paying through YouTube, if you guys join our Patreon and you send the donations through Cash App, YouTube don't take 30% of it. When it comes through YouTube, they already grab 30%. So with the Patreon, that'll help out some. He won't have money taken away. It gets paid to us immediately. We're not waiting. You have to reach $100 threshold every time before they even attempt to send you any money. So, there's a lot of hoops to jump through. He is of course going to correct his channel. He's gonna do whatever it takes for them to unpause things. But probably for the future, we're gonna push more for Patreon and things like that. That way That way we don't just get limited.
Yeah. And it's like I said, everyone, a 2-year deal, you know, being on here two years and not having no issues, and all of a sudden this happened.
We're gonna change up how our highlights are done a little more. We're gonna make them a little more personalized to us. We're gonna stay in compliance with YouTube, of course. You know, our goal isn't to go behind YouTube and not follow their rules. Our goal is to be compliant and, you know, not have any issues. So
yep.
I'm sure you guys understand, and there'll be no issues with that. Now, unfortunately, if any of you guys had an active membership, I'm sure you've already received the message that it has been paused.
Yep. So Nathaniel Laney,
he's got so long to correct it, and if it's not corrected within a time frame, YouTube will reimburse you. We do know that. So regardless of whatever happens, now I think if it was a gifted membership, that doesn't get
refunded.
I don't think they reimburse you for that.
No,
because that was gifted. But if you bought it, they'll reimburse you.
Correct.
All right, so with that out of the way.
I appreciate it, Nathaniel. Appreciate it there, Nathaniel. David, definitely. Thank you.
Well, think about it, Nathaniel. YouTube is owned by Google. Yes, Google is a monopoly.
Yeah.
All right, so we are about 6 minutes out from first pitch. 6 minutes. We went through Mav's minute. Tim, I can see you. Oh, okay. I thought he was showing a camera or something. It's like, yeah, woo!
No.
Another thing we wanted to bring up to you guys, we'd like to start having Discord parties. If you guys are willing to come on and hang out, like we had Lainey on with us the other night, as long as, I guess she doesn't mind that I tell you guys, she came on and hung out for a few hours. It was great I've had Thomas has come on many times and sat with me and played games. You know, we'd like to start having Discord parties where you guys want to come hang out. You're more than welcome to come in, hang out, play games, or chat and hang out. There's plenty we could do. If you guys want to come in sometime and us do a live game, like Mav will host it to the Discord, and you guys will be able to watch the game live while we stream it. You know, we have no problems. Hey, George, how you doing?
Welcome in, George.
That's discord.planhbs.com if you use your browser. There's a link to it in the description of the video. Now, our server, when you come in it, you have to go in the welcome area, and there's going to be a green check mark. If you read through that, it tells you what our rules are for our Discord, and then you hit that green check mark, and that will add that you are a verified citizen. Basically, it'll open it up and it'll show you more of Discord. Then, if you want to join in like game rules and different things, you would go into the role check, and every little box that you interact with, that you check mark for that one, it adds a role to your profile, and it just gives you deeper access to Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to have you guys, guys and gals on. We'd love to have you guys and gals on Discord. Like you said, Laney was in there. Thomas or David's been in there a few times.
Should be exciting here.
Thomas has been
opportunity because it is the Colorado
Yep, Thomas has been in as well.
Matthew's come in and hung out with me.
And so
Yep, Matthew as well. So, I mean, it's there. I mean, you guys can talk with us. We can go live on our cameras outside the stream. You guys can interact with us.
Because if we're streaming and using OBS, we can't use the cam on Discord at the same time.
For us tonight, it is going to be Reynaldo López. He has come off the IL and he has been absolutely
Oh yeah, Laney, no doubt.
It's been a great year all season long for.
Okay. Hey, if you're sewing, that's completely fine there, Laney.
No
problem, lady.
We're going to ask him to do it one more time here to take this win home against the Rockies.
No matter who the starter is,
a couple of my favorite gals are with us tonight. I see Lonnie was in the channel. We got Laney in. Amber come in.
Yeah, we got D in the house.
Mr. D's in the house. We see.
Of course, we'll probably see Gino here in a little bit, maybe.
With Shipped, you can get
groceries
delivered same day.
So I think the Mets are going to pass the Braves. I don't know.
We're only up by half a game.
Anything's we're only up by a half a game?
Huge imagination.
Yeah, half a game in the wild card, yes.
The best of every bunch.
Yep. The Mets right now are 76 and 50.
14-day free trial of unlimited
matter of fact, I'll check real quick. Last time I checked, I just checked this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Google Cloud AI knows that 102 mile per hour exit velocity.
Yeah, the Mets are 76 and 64. The Braves are 76 and 63. So we're only up by half a game on the wild card.
Before with Google Cloud AI.
And of course, the Mets are off tonight. They play at home tomorrow night.
There's Gino.
I think a 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds at home in the Queens. So, or I forgot the name of their stadium. So I don't keep up with it much, but I do keep up with the standings. Right now, as it stands, the Braves, even with the 2-game lead series, they're going for the 3-game series sweep tonight. They're still 7 games back of the Philadelphia Phillies in the NL East division. But it was known yesterday that Bryce Harper took a pitch off the right elbow last night and was exited out of the game. So I don't know if he's going to be in the lineup tonight for the Phillies or not.
That sucks.
But I don't think
starter went on, huh?
Ready on a Thursday night as the Braves will go for the sweep.
Yeah, Phillies don't play tonight. They play tomorrow.
Again, Mother Nature very kind. A pleasant 78-degree evening.
The Phillies will be taking on Miami down in Miami. So
Reynaldo
the
López
Phillies are off
as the Braves
tonight.
López take the field. Let's go
So,
down to Hannah Yates.
I mean, if the Braves can get the 3-game sweep, I mean, shit, we're doing pretty good. So, Reynaldo López pitching tonight? Sweet.
Yes, he is.
And he said, really, it's been the growth of my confidence, which was surprising to me. And he said, I go back to when I was first making these starts, and I had to get comfortable with that role and learn to trust all of my pitches on a nightly basis. His curveball usage is up. His changeup usage is up.
He should be going live here real quick
on the season so far, but through his last 3 starts, I go back to August 20th. He had a season-high 10K night, 2 of those coming on the changeup. And he said, even when I was winding up to make that pitch, I was like, gosh, you've given up some.
I love Lopez's intro music, man. It's got the Michael Myers song.
It gives me confidence in this situation.
Yeah.
And since then, it has steadily risen in each start, guys.
Very important. One, the confidence to prove yourself that you can be a starter again. He obviously wanted it. He got the opportunity. He's been great with it. And it's a good point about the changeup. 3 of the 8 home runs that he has given up this year have come on the changeup, and he doesn't throw the pitch that much. It doesn't mean you can ignore it. It's nice to know he has the confidence in that pitch once again.
How does it do that?
His pitching so far has limited the Rockies to just 2 runs in this series. Here's the lineup for Buddy Black tonight, presented by your local Toyota dealers. And once again, it's Charlie Blackmon leading off, then Tovar and Doyle, the first 3 that Lopez will face in the top of the first. TJ Nikowski, your Ford Keys, please.
Well, it is advantage Lopey here tonight. What do we mean by that? Reynaldo López has hardly faced any of these Colorado Rockies. Only Jake Cave has more than 2 plate appearences, and we need a laugher tonight. We really do need this offense to explode and give the bullpen a break. The high leverage guys at the very back end have gotten a lot of work. It'd be nice to kind of breeze into this sweep if we could here tonight with a big win.
A
reminder, Sunday, guys, we will be doing.
And now here we go, Game 3.
We'll be doing the
Charlie
Golden Moon
Black
celebration
2 for
Sunday.
5 in the series.
We'll be handing out one authentic MLB hat from the ML shop.
What do we know about home plate umpire Jansen Visconti?
He can get a little bit wide, and so
we'll be handing out either
like that idea, especially
game button. What I mean by game button is I sent Mav and his
should be a little bit bigger than any other zone we've seen.
To Truist Park a couple Sundays ago.
He's got it.
So he bought the foam finger and a miniature tomahawk. I sent him the money to buy them so we could get those out as well. So that will be Sunday, and I'll get something posted up tonight about it in the community page.
But not in the starting lineup tonight.
Everybody is welcome to come and participate. Everybody. We'll be doing it real simple. We'll be choosing a number. Once everybody's number's in, I will use on. You guys will be able to see it on the screen. I'll be doing a random number generator through Google, and it will pick the winning number. The winner will be the one closest to either you get it just right, or you're the closest to it without going over.
The volume of innings
will be the winner.
Season. But the last 3
All right,
starts
let me
since
get this
coming back, 2 of those
synced
against
up
the
for
Phillies,
us.
he's given up 3 total runs.
He's been great. 1 run in each of those starts. He has been really consistent.
All right. So I got to pause that. This next one, I believe, should be down in the left corner from the pitcher's perspective.
The curveball usage come up.
Here we go.
Perhaps that break we
got
saw
him
early on has got him feeling really
That's a
good.
K on the day
That
for
was a
Lopez.
Tremendously located fastball to take care of Tovar.
K's in the chat, everyone.
Now painted right on the corner.
The last giveaway we did, guys, we had a total of 58 views, and only 4 people participated, and that one was for a $25 gift card.
Center fielder Brenton Doyle 1 for 7 with 3 strikeouts in the series.
All right, so here comes the pitch.
Tonight, our
That's going to be a strike right down the middle.
For Reynaldo López,
Running 1 to count with 2 outs, top of the first. We got Brenton Doyle with a 271 batting average, 22 homers, 66 ribbies, and an 804 OPS. That'll be down and dirty for ball 2.
So if there was any fear
in this series, Doyle is 1 for 7.
Coming off
no home runs, no ribbies, and a 393 OPS for this series.
Center field.
That's going to be a blooper out to center field.
He finds it.
Caught by Magic Mike.
One of the best in the game out there reels it in, and Lopez with a 1-2
money by
top of the first.
That's going to do it for the first. So, as a lot of you guys know, I've been upfront and honest with you about all my health stuff that's been going on. Tuesday and Wednesday, I had doctor appointments. And Tuesday, I found out from the cardiologist, I went and got my test results. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best news in the world. I'm in a stage of heart failure. Right now, my heart is surrounded by fluid. Has been for a long time. The heart muscle is thick. It's not supposed to be. It's thick because it's had to work so hard. And my sleep apnea on top of it. I've been to two doctors now that have said I have the worst case that they have ever dealt with, and both of them have been in it a combined of almost 40 years together worth of experience. And I dropped down to 40 and 50% oxygen at night. So they both told me that I'm lucky that I haven't already died. So But I'm not gonna change things, guys. This is what I love to do. I'm gonna continue it. I'm on track. I'm gonna continue with the weight loss programs that I'm working through. I'm gonna get as healthy as I can. They're gonna try to manage things. Oh, that's last night's game. Where is it?
He's able to reel it in.
Oh, that was Money Mike's hit. Sorry, guys.
So here is the lineup visually.
I thought that was last night.
Presented by your local Toyota dealers.
They started me on a new medication called Jardians.
Hopefully that RBI hit
something
last
like
night
that.
is a turn in the right direction.
We'll see how that goes.
I think the same idea here is that you keep him in front of Marcell Ozuna, assuming, of course, that he'll get pitches to hit here in front of Marcell.
Well, this pitcher, Austin Gomber.
I mean, modern medicine.
Soler has
gotta
2 homers and 8 at-bats against him.
I guess.
Gomber has taken his lumps this season.
The home runs have been an issue. The most in the
I'm
National
doing it for
League.
my
You see the
wife,
number
my
there,
grandkids,
27, and just a 4-10
and myself,
so far
and my
this series. Not going to overpower guys. The fastball sits at 91.
So things will be all right.
Slider in there as well.
I just wanted to bring that out to you guys and let you know, because I don't know what the future holds.
30-year-old southpaw, 6th season. He had a couple with the Cardinals, and now he's in his 4th year with the Rockies.
Appreciate all the support, guys. All right, so back on to baseball.
Foul off the bat of Soler.
We got Jorge Soler at the bat, 1-2 the count. He just hit a foul ball down third base. He's got a .229 average with 17 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a .741 OPS. Guardians, okay.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, they found that they estimated that right now I'm probably retaining about 30.
Really good job here with a couple of strikes for Jorge Soler. He's going to be out in front of this breaking ball. Looks like he caught it at the end of the bat a little bit.
My legs are swollen enough that it's seeping out through the legs.
Just like that guy that you see in Dick's Sporting Goods that was always putting on. I guess it's a lot of like the underarm.
That was kind of crazy to
well built, and who knows? Maybe they
told that news
when they put that thing together.
Of all the places I thought Brian Snitker was going with that quote, I did not see him getting there.
They tell me though that they're there for me and that
everything worked out.
We're going to get this under control.
Now Marcell Ozuna.
We can get that fluid off the heart. That's going to help. They said that I'll feel a lot better once we can get the fluid off the heart.
Marcell, for him, he's in a little bit of a homerless drought. No homers in his last 14 games, but he's still hitting above 300.
All right, so we got Big Bear with 0-2 count. Runner on first, 1 out, bottom
stuff here from Gomber,
tie
especially
game.
when he gets to the middle of the lineup.
305 batting average, 37 home runs, 98 ribbies, and 949 OPS.
And even sliders.
There's a changeup. Good job by Goodman back there to block it. So 3 games in the series, 3 different catchers. Yesterday,
and for you, yes, absolutely,
Gino. It was the veteran Jacob Stallings game 1, and Hunter Goodman tonight.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that.
Fouled out a play.
Foul ball.
1-2.
Marcell, and from what I see, Judge, they have been on a home run slump for a while. Otani is continuing. Now, Otani has hit a homer for a few days, but he's definitely had a more active home run hitting a few weeks than Judge and Marcell.
Back-to-back hits for Atlanta.
We'll take that, though. That's going to be a single.
Oh yeah.
Runners on first and second. Braves in scoring position, baby.
Swing here from Marcell. The lefty Gomber doesn't mind and almost
Can we get the fat man a dance tonight?
On the off-speed stuff in the
corners. Oh, that's right. Sorry about that.
Aiming and looking for some of that weak contact.
Had you covered up.
No worries. The batting, the lineup.
There we go. We got Mini Mav too if we need him.
So a chance for the Braves to jump out in front in the first inning again. Remember yesterday the Braves got 4 runs in the first.
That'll be high and outside for ball 1 to Matt Olson. Matty with a .233 batting average, 25 homers, 78 ribbies.
With a lefty on the mound, Jared Kelenic not in the lineup here this evening. Ooh. A little bit of a gift there, 1-1.
And that's what I'm talking about with the wide zone that you're going to get from Visconti behind the mound. Excuse me, behind the plate tonight. Especially to those left-handed hitters.
Oh, thank you, Gene. I really appreciate that. Thank you, D. Laney, everybody.
Doyle.
George.
So he's made both plays defensively here in the bottom
David,
of the
of
first.
course, Tim.
Racetrack defense for the Rockies. Here's where Bud Black is lining up. Jones in left, Beck in right to go along with the captain of the outfield, Doyle.
Yeah, my wife did the rounds, called my family, my sisters.
Of Austin Gomber.
My nephew. Well, my sister called her son to tell him.
Now Ramon Laureano back in the lineup tonight.
It ain't the last ride yet.
Gomber, it's been a while since
That's
he was
right.
here at Truist Park.
Continue down that road, baby.
September 2018 when he was with the Cardinals. Young rookie named Ronald Acuna Jr. took him deep in that
healthier and it'll be a lot easier. But it's a tough thing, man.
It's kind of interesting with Gomber, one of the guys
what's
that
up, brother?
came over.
Welcome in, CeeLo.
Reynaldo, and kind of
you have it,
the pressure.
Guys and gals, on the go with CeeLo.
You know, you go through a trade. Maybe
great streamer, awesome. Has a lot of great content. You got to check this channel
out.
out.
Play baseball and really something you don't have to be concerned about. But he's talked about feeling like he's
top
had
right
to be
corner of the interactive screen. That's a way you can check out his channel.
5 players in
I think he's working on 21 or 22,000 subs.
Really, they have not gotten a ton of production from
Killing
the 5.
And that could also add to that pressure, right?
Heading to Florida tomorrow.
In the big leagues, had a little bit of time when he got traded over.
Nice.
Feeling
like you have to be the man to justify.
Kenneth had Mexican food for dinner tonight.
Line drive that will
nice.
That's gonna bring him
I had
home.
Taco Bell.
Here he
There we
comes.
go.
Score! The
Save.
Braves take the lead, 1-0.
Yes, sir.
Laureano with RBI single.
There we go.
What we talked about here for the righties facing Austin Gomber is that they were going to have to.
That's what we need. We need that ABC ball. That's how we want to play it.
Inning so far for the Braves have
right.
come against curveballs and a slider, and it's a good job by Laureano.
Well, if Taco Bell counts as
what he is
Mexican
trying
food,
to do.
that's what I had tonight.
From left field, but not enough to get Jorge Soler.
Kenneth, I didn't do the opening. Opening was Monday for Monday Night Football.
And Sean Murphy, who got
and I had doctor's appointments Tuesday, Wednesday, early, where we had an hour drive. So being up for Monday Night Football and going to bed so late wasn't an option. But I'll be doing Sunday. Sunday is the Chicago Bears game.
If you weren't with us, the Mets are off tonight, so the Braves a chance to gain a half game. And if they could do that, would be a full game up on the Mets.
Marlins versus the Phillies tomorrow.
Murphy reaches for it, pops it behind second base.
That should do it for the side.
That'll do it.
Out number 3. But the Braves scored.
Up 1 after 1.
We're going to head to the top of the second.
1-0.
1-0. That might be possible. I mean, I don't know what Mav wants to do.
I don't know yet. I'm still debating on what to do.
Well, like I told you, just continue. You don't want the algorithm to throw you in the basement again, so you just continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll get things figured out. We'll get stuff up that if people want to help donate and help you out, that they'll be able to.
Yeah. Oh, you got that, Ricky.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Ricky. Yeah, I believe in this. I believe in the same thing, Rick. Thyroid, huh, George? I didn't see your post. Sorry about that, bud. I didn't see it until Lane said something down there. Yeah, having problems with your thyroids, that could cause a lot of issues.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're back to Truist Park.
Look at Reynaldo López and all those guys that barely played on television, and there he is right in the middle of that group with his 1.72 ERA at home, which to me makes it even more impressive.
Dick Rudolph back in 1916
to that era,
had an ERA of a 138
numbers, but he is absolutely
after a single season. Wow.
In this ballpark and some record territory so far for Reynaldo López.
That was some year Dick Rudolph had in 1960.
Yeah, definitely, CeeLo. Have a great time in Florida.
Oh, yeah, no
going
doubt.
down for a cruise, or you're just going to Florida itself?
Everybody's surrounding him with something which I think is significant.
Probably
and all the
Disney
pictures are
parks,
black
huh?
and white.
Yeah, 100%. It shows you how good the year has been for Reynaldo.
No, I didn't get around to it, Kenneth.
He deals here.
Like I said, I know he was busy. When you said that the other night, he had just got home from a long day at the doctor, so I didn't get a chance to talk with him about it.
And of course, CJ, as we mentioned,
they wanted me to do like a
behind,
do a YouTube video behind the camera. Like have a camera behind me.
Rotation, spreading these guys out, getting them extra rest, but it really hasn't affected anyone.
It hasn't at all.
Really,
this
why?
is going to be the fifth start here for
Well, just kind of show behind the scenes.
Rest, that 4 days rest, and listen, he's been excellent all year long, but the times that it is,
you can set up a side camera too with a phone.
Delivered. And this was
I got all the software to do that.
Spread things out early.
Well, I've got my smartphone right here in front of me.
I'm getting closer to.
So far, so good.
Now that we got two households, I think we're going to take the futon bunk bed. We're going to take it apart and take it into the other house.
Pitch to McMahon.
And
it's
once that's done, my studio, everything will get moved into the studio area, and I'll be able to stream from the couch and just be more comfortable. And we're going to work at getting a actual decent chair for me to sit in.
That'll be this is the 7th pitch of this at bat to start the 2nd inning, and it's a good one. Curveball had McMahon out in front.
And that's the pitcher we've talked about, that ever since he's come off the IL, that we have seen more usage, about a 5% jump here for Reynaldo López on the curveball. It's kind of surprising we haven't seen it.
Oh, they got a Titanic too?
Good breaking ball.
Yes, they do.
Find this out, but I got my math wrong. There was an off day in there, as Wiley pointed out. This is not.
All right, so here comes the pitch.
This was 5 days in between.
Okay,
I don't listen to
and that ump was.
He thinks he goes into my headset.
And he was giving the
just goes to his parents.
Colorado Rockies pitchers. Shit, that was way further outside, man.
Brendan Rodgers takes a strike. That
this ump is garbage.
Usage, do you attribute that to anything?
Not necessarily, because
the announcers were saying he's got a wide strike zone.
That kind of Hannah was talking about.
That was right on the bottom line. I mean, half the ball was on the line.
Including
I know.
Again, he was a fastball slider guy.
But yeah, when the Rockies pitch,
but to see this jump here now, recently, just tells me he's feeling confident.
Very controversial with his calls.
Maybe seeing some opponents second time around, or as word gets out.
So that's 2 strikeouts on the day for Reynaldo López.
That's 3.
So,
that's 3. That's another K on the day, baby. He just struck him out.
Yeah. There we go. 3 Ks on the day for Reynaldo López. There we go.
Really good slider there.
I was doing that for McMahon striking out.
Even finishing inside the strike zone. Always a good swing and miss.
And now Brendan Rodgers going down. So
hey, for those that might not know this, guys, the Braves game right now that's being played is the free game of the day for the MLB.com. All you got to do is go and sign up with a free account. It don't cost you anything to make an account there, and you can watch the game for free.
And thinking about López, too, 3 times he has had 18 swings and misses, 18 whiffs in games. And because of the matchup and because of exactly how you laid it out, it is feeling like he's got a chance to get there one more time.
0-2 to Tolia. But Tolia puts it in play. A little spark in this one. And
that's going to be gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
That is tie game. López is giving up a home run.
Just as we were saying,
These Rockies better not mess up our golden broom.
Curveball. This was a curveball.
You got that right.
And we know this guy takes pretty big swings. That one stays up pretty much middle, thigh high. And I guess he cleared Chattahoochee Falls. He got it to the green.
Yeah, that was crushed. Lopez frustrated. So now we're all back to level.
Yep, Ravens and Chiefs tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And
Thursday Night Football.
On the left side, Urshela is cheating toward the shortstop position. An opposite.
That's going to be a 2-out single.
Single for Nolan Jones.
Yeah.
And kind of a short swing here against the fastball, 95 miles an hour, and almost intentional. It seems like now this is the first pitch of the at bat, but I mentioned all that room that he's got there on the left side, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, I think it was last night, Kobe H-Town said somebody had just pitched 105.6
Slider for a strike.
or 0.8
Ben Joyce
last night.
Yeah, Ben Joyce of the Anaheim Angels pitched 105.5 mile an hour fastball. Fastest pitch ever recorded. He beat. Yeah.
0-2.
He beat Dolius Chapman.
So 9 homers now allowed on the season for Lopez, which is a very low, respectable number. 8 of them solo shots. So that
absolutely
is
power play.
If you're going to give them up, only make them count for
I'll just call you Gabe. That's my grandson's name.
As long
Gabe.
as they're solos and not costing you games.
Gabriel Cruz.
Deep down the
Rodriguez.
right field line, angling toward that corner and going foul.
Look at all them empty seats there, Bernie.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I wish I could have sent you to another game already.
That's all right, man.
I had intentions to.
Yeah, I know, and everybody, I did get some more good news. My boss told me today that, I might be going back to work starting next week. So keep your fingers crossed that happens, because I've got some major bills coming up. Yeah, 4 strikeouts on the day for. I have 4 Ks on the day.
Ah. Oh, Gabe.
Okay.
So when they come back, we'll see Orlando Arcia, Gio Urshela, and Luke Williams will be your 3 batters.
So Whit Merrifield's still out of the lineup after taking that pitch off the back of the head in the first game. I mean, he literally took it off right behind the ear, everyone. I mean, a 95 mile an hour fastball. And everybody thought it hit the back of the helmet. No, it actually hit his head. He voiced his frustration even after the game was over with in the clubhouse. He vented his frustration towards MLB with these young pitchers and their command. Their command is not there. They're just wildly throwing pitches at batters' heads and stuff, or hitting them on the elbow, hitting them in the
Not
ribs,
only that, but
hitting them
look
in the
at how
back.
many Braves players have went down due to other pitchers hitting them.
Yeah. Exactly. So these pitchers got to remember, you got to have command in the game. If you don't, I mean, you're going to really get somebody hurt. We understand these players make millions of dollars, but still, I mean, you get hurt, you're going to be out.
So that was an update there. He said hasn't been doing much outside of that, but he does have a removable
Oh, really?
on his fingers, and I asked about it.
Due to weather. That's crazy, man.
He told me he actually had some nerve
What happened to
damage
the?
really
I mean, the old days, weather didn't stop a game. He played in it.
To help keep that in place, the doctor said the feeling would likely come back in 2 to 3 weeks.
What's
so
going on?
A little bit of a,
no, I missed it, but I seen that they did it.
Waiting for that, but he's been an upbeat
What's that?
guy in this.
Chicago with a no-hitter.
And I think the waterproof cast
Chicago with a no-hitter?
so he can help out with bats.
I think against the
Right,
Stankies.
of course, and kids have a tendency to make messes and spill things, so probably a good idea to keep it.
I could be wrong about
and the frustration is real for Austin, even though we
Chicago and Pittsburgh
and how long about it's going to take.
Pittsburgh, okay.
It's not fun going through it, and
that was a no-hitter.
Go through it this year.
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
Just keep our fingers crossed that Austin can make a return.
We're
eyeing toward that postseason.
The Japanese. It went 7 strong innings, and then the bullpen came up big for him, combining for a no-hitter since I think the 1970s at Wrigley Field.
That would be amazing, Ricky, to see. That would be impressive to see a youngster that young pitching 104 mile an hour.
We did not see a Brave strikeout.
Yeah.
Until the fifth
And to answer your question, George, heart disease runs in both sides
on
of
the
my
night
family.
offensively. You have the same kind of situation here with Gomber, where there's not going to be a lot of swing and miss. It's just not part of his game. He is a contact pitcher, so there's great opportunity. Again, it becomes about the patience and not getting big with your swing, trying to stay in the middle of the field because of the amount of off-speed pitches they're going to see tonight.
Coffee.
There's a
Lane.
slider, and that'll make it 3-2.
Coffee.
Yeah, because as you said, when Gomber throws that fastball, opponents have really been crushing it. Over a 300 batting average against that pitch. Throws the fastball.
Yeah, George,
there,
it runs in both sides of my family.
and it'll get out of play.
My mom
again.
died at 58 years old of heart failure, and my dad had a massive heart
Less than
attack at
10%
63.
whiff rate, the swing and miss
But
rate against
the
that
last 2
fastball,
years of his life,
which is pretty low. League averages about 22%. So
he'd
that
actually,
fastball more often than not, if it's in the zone
he'd
it's
had
swung at, there is going
about
to
a
be
year
contact, but all
before
the
he
pitches
died,
across the board are below average when it comes to
he
the
had a
swing and miss
massive
rate.
heart attack that he died on their table and was brought back 17 times. They paddled him a total of 70-some times.
Yeah.
And it was bad. They got him back. I might be wrong about the 17. It was like 11 times that his heart had actually stopped paddling at least.
Right.
Bounce off the wall. Orlando's going to have to hustle.
Oh, Arcia's got caught. Oh, he's
There
safe.
you go.
Oh, my God, he got around him.
Magic to get into second base.
Nice.
Oh! I'm sure they're going to replay it.
Well, that was an absolute
But
thing of beauty.
let's
First of all,
look
you
at
get to see a
this.
really nice level swing.
Oh, yeah.
Orlando, as he gets the head out and drives this ball just one hop off that left field wall. But you got to remember, too, there are some really good arms here in the outfield with the Rockies. But how about that swim move?
Oh, he may be
They're
safe.
gonna challenge it. They think
Yeah.
they still may have gotten him before that.
He's
right
on before.
touch.
I think he's on. I don't think there's
And it
enough
came
video
off for a
evidence to
second. This
say
is
that he
gonna
got
tell us everything we
touched
need to know right here.
before his arm hit.
Boy, that's bang bang.
See how it came off there? That I don't know if he still had contact or not with the tag.
Bam.
I think
That's
gonna
bang,
be pretty
bang.
tough to overturn. Let's see.
I think the glove had
Right
come
arm
off, I
comes
think,
in,
before
boom.
Austin's
His hands on the bat before they
Orlando's
touch. And that's
hand
safe.
got off the bag, but yeah, it's close.
So Jones has got a plus arm out there. He can get into the triple digits. He sits around 99.
I think he's
98
safe.
miles an hour. He's got a handful.
But
Yeah, I think
I'll
he's
tell
safe.
I told
you,
about
these
Doyle. He's got an
umps
incredible
have
arm.
screwed us all
And the
season
triple
long.
digits pretty
Even New
regularly.
York
Beck's got a
took
respectable
that
arm. They're
coming
all
home
solid arms
one
in
and
the
said he was
outfield.
out.
Yeah,
But
away.
there's
The
no
Colorado
way.
Rockies.
There was no video evidence that could definitively say he was.
Okay, he's
Touch.
he's safe.
Now he's
It's
touched
just
with
a
the
matter
gut
of when he
bat.
comes off.
Look.
Yeah, and I think I'm with you
Yeah.
on that one. I don't think they're going to overturn this.
The call in the field stands. Runner safe.
Yes, he's safe. There, they
There we
finally
go.
did it for us. Yeah!
And a double for Orlando RC.
Hell yeah!
How about the reaction?
Welcome
there
in,
from Jones
everybody.
in left field? He wanted that assist
Thank you
in
for
the
stopping
worst
in
way
with
to
us
go.
tonight.
Nothing
If
you
you're
could
just
really
joining us,
do
the
about it, but he
score
was
is 1-1. We're in the bottom of the second. No outs. Runner on second.
22nd
We got
two-bagger of the season for the
Gio
Braves
Urshela
shortstop,
up
but
the
now
bat.
he's the Braves' third
Luke
baseman,
Williams
Gio
will be
Urshela.
on deck. Foul ball. Hey, if you haven't done so, be sure to hit that thumbs up for us, everybody. And if you stick around, check us out. You like what you see, like what you hear, be sure to
13
subscribe to the
games with the
channel.
Braves for Gio
We're
Urshela
trying to
since
hit
the
that
Tigers
1,200
released
mark,
him
and
on
we are
August 18th.
We are exactly 26 or 24 subs away from doing that. Here comes Orlando. He's going to steal third. Orlando is safe.
Yeah,
or, excuse me, he didn't steal it. He tagged up after
the Rockies. That is the weakest arm of the
after the sacrifice fly out there.
Boy, what a flop. What a flop by Arcia. He just like went in there belly flop.
Sliding, it looked like that chin might have caught a little bit of the dirt on that.
Watch how he came in and belly flop.
His ass
man.
almost went up over his head even.
Look. Bam.
I know, right?
All right, so the infield in. And
That's
Luke
funny.
Williams is the batter. 90 right down the
Come
chute,
on.
You almost want to
Fat man, let's look at the dance, baby. Give me a
Just go ahead and
reason.
complete the trifecta with the base running on this play.
I know old Maverick up there, he's itching to do the Reuben.
Yeah.
Fouled back to the netting. A slider that time from Gomber.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Yeah, we've been on the losing side of some pretty atrocious calls this season.
The 30-year-old southpaw delivers. And Williams almost offered at that knuckle curve, but he thought better of it. So back-to-back starts at second base for Luke
I see,
Williams.
George.
First
Yeah, that's
time
too
he's
bad that he
started there
didn't
at the
accept
major league
it.
level since August
That's
of the 20th
really cool of you, man, to have done that.
But the Braves were looking for his offense there. Unfortunately, down on strikes.
If I die, I'm an organ donator.
Michael Harris, our Xfinity game changer tonight.
I mean, I don't.
6-game hitting streak going. See if he can make
I don't think it's going to affect whether I go to heaven or hell if my organs aren't with.
Up a couple of miles an hour as well here for Michael compared to what he's
I
done.
want to be able to help
throughout the
somebody.
regular season.
You know, who knows?
Feels like it's been higher than that. Like He's been swinging the bat really well. A lot of hard contact.
He hit it pretty well last inning, but he hit it to the wrong guy. Out to Doyle at center field.
I am actually looking for a place that will do a bobblehead for me as well. And Mav.
1-1 pitch.
That's so cool, Ricky. That
man,
I mean, same ideas that come through here that we've discussed finding a company to do the bobbleheads.
2 away and a 2-1 count.
Mm-hmm.
Shallow center. Is it going to drop?
Money Mike. That's going to be out number 3.
Tovar is able to make the play over his shoulder and keep.
Damn, that's going to end the second. We're heading to the top of the third, tie game, 1-1. You Rocky fans, and they're putting up a fight today.
Yes, they are.
But we're early. We're early in the game. Anything can happen.
You got that right. Still got 7 more innings.
That's right.
6 more innings.
A lot of baseball to play yet.
That's right.
Hey, thank you very much for that sub. I certainly appreciate it. I will get that updated here.
Hot brought to you.
We are
by our
back
friends
to
at
Truist Park.
Texas Pete, best pitching staff strikeout rate since the All-Star break, and the Braves at the top of the list.
They've done a great job. We talked about this pitching staff. The back end of the bullpen in particular has done a really nice job generating swings
Much
and
love.
misses.
I appreciate
Joe
that.
Meneses
Thank
has been on
you.
a really great run, and of course we know what Pierce Johnson, the big curveball, Dylan Lee, the contribution.
Well, it looks
and of
like
course the starters. And that
here's
guy
some
right there in
news,
the middle,
everyone.
Chris Sale's just
As
been
of
crushing
5
it.
minutes ago, Bob
Yeah, that's your
Nightingale
leading Cy Young
just,
candidate right now in the National League.
tweeted out that the White Sox, times on
Jordan
the south
Beck.
side, Chicago,
He's
the
the only guy
Chicago
that
White,
Lopez hasn't faced here
White
today.
Sox let go
23-year-old rookie awaits and
revered
takes a
veteran
slider
pro scout
downstairs.
Billy Shear Wednesday, along with veteran pro scouts Joe Sears, Bruce Benedict.
Jordan
Rika
Beck, an Alabama
Shahid
native from just
Shahid
outside of
officially
Huntsville,
left during the season,
215 miles from
and
here.
also dismissed Marco Patti
He's got a few folks
and
in the
5
crowd
other
that has
scouts
for this series that have made the
from
trek
Wednesday.
over to see him play.
All been with the organization for 21 years. All got let go.
And he played his
Hey,
college
man.
ball at the University of
Said
Tennessee. So very
you're
familiar with
gone.
the Southeast.
There we go.
I can
Full
understand.
count now. 3-2.
Interesting to look
I can
at.
Come on,
understand that. I
Lopez.
mean,
If there was a question
they've had
about
a
it was
worse
in the strike
worst
zone,
season this
it
year.
wasn't even close.
Worst record in
Well,
baseball.
and they weren't very good last year either.
No.
Now the payoff. Fouls back to four-seamer.
A lot of people said, why don't you just sell
Sometimes
the
you see a guy
team?
take a pitch like that.
You're not going to be
look
good. Why
back,
don't you just
question
sell the
whether or
team?
not
I don't
and have
agree
only
with
one
that.
team in
you didn't
Chicago.
see it very well, and so you think about
I know.
going right back with that fastball.
Well, a lot of
They
people were
tried
talking
away,
about that.
but a missed middle in.
You don't start selling
Yes,
teams
there's no
because they're not
question
doing
about
good.
that.
Oh, I know.
Strikeouts the first time through the order for Lopez.
Yeah, and this one looking again, another fastball in that same location. This
Lopez
one even
got
more
him.
Firm at 97 miles.
Got
an
him
hour.
looking.
Well,
That's another K on the day, baby.
5 strikeouts on the
K's
day.
to the
Let's
chat.
go.
K's to the chat.
I don't recommend it. Not recommend it.
I don't know if Beck was frustrated with himself or if he thought that that pitch was low.
I mean, if he's thinking both of those were not strikes, and he's having a hard time understanding the strike zone, because again, they're not like on the corner of the border. Every bit.
Lopez has thrown 37 pitches already.
Fat man. Fat man. And Ruben. Fat man. And Ruben. Fat man. And Ruben.
Ruben.
Fat man. Fat man. Fat man.
Part of that, I think, also
Ruben.
goes back to what we mentioned at the very beginning of the broadcast, and that is that hardly anybody here in this.
Come on,
has
baby.
seen
Let's go, Braves
Reynaldo
fans.
Lopez, right? The guy with
Let's
the
see them
worst at-bats
tomahawks
against
in the
him with
chat.
lefty cave.
Let's get that
He's
going.
not
Let's
in a
give
while.
our guys a vibe. Let's see this defense get us out of this inning. Come back, smack some home runs, put this game under, sweep these
Now
boys.
Ezekiel Tovar,
Let's
who
go.
struck out looking in the
Let's
first inning.
go. It's Fat Man. Fat Man.
Guy's a shortstop from Venezuela. His dad and older brother both played shortstop in
She
Venezuela.
gets
as
Ruben
well.
right, but she
He
says
was a
I'm
switch hitter
Batman.
growing up, was Tovar. But only right side in the professional ranks, and he pops this to the right side of the infield.
And it looks like
And a very tidy 1-2
Philly right
free
now
for
leads it
Reynaldo
1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning right now down in Miami.
Ah. That was
So
a pop fly ball to the infield, caught for out number 3. So that'll do it for the top of the 3rd. We're gonna head to the bottom, and let's see if the Braves can't put some more runs on. Let's get the lead here, boys.
Yep, you'll have Soler, Big Bear, and Matt Olson. Matteo due up for
There's
Atlanta.
got it.
There you go.
Fat Man and Ruben, baby.
That's right.
Your dynamic duel, your streaming superheroes, Fat Man and Ruben.
Right here, right here, right here. Yeah, like I said, everyone, I want to say thank you for everything. It means a lot to know that we got some loyal, diehard subscribers in here. Laney, George, David, Nathaniel, Matthew, D, Gino, Jameson.
You know, hey,
the list goes
I
on
think
and
it's
on.
safe to say we have more brothers and sisters in here, man.
That's right. All the brothers and sisters in here. Without y'all, none of this would be possible. You know, like I said, I will definitely come back stronger than ever, like I was before, and I'll have to redo everything, but I'll get it back to where it was. And I feel a little bummed about it, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still alive. Since my buddy here wanted to stream tonight, I said, you know what? I'll sit in with you tonight.
So congratulations to Barber, today's A-list.
So here I am.
Member of the game.
Jorge Solar will be at bat. We got Marcelo Zuna on deck, and then Matt Olson batting
in the
third.
Braves order, starting with number 2, Jorge Soler.
I believe Jorge has the RBI single.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Oh, wait a minute. No. Jorge scored the run. It was Laureano that had the RBI single.
The RBI.
Oh, that is crushed. That is far. Back up to the track and caught.
Caught. Damn.
Oh, that
So
looked like she had the
17
distance.
homers this year. 6
It wasn't
have
meant
come
to be.
against
Yeah.
the Rockies. Now,
Out
some of
number
those were in
one.
the Giants uniform and then some in the Braves uniform, but I thought he was going to get a 7th there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he
So did I. I mean,
just
that-
a little bit off the
That
end
had
of
the
bat.
sound. It
That
had
ball
the
was
look,
crushed.
but she was
Easily,
gone.
96 miles an hour off the bat.
It just,
but
I don't know, kind of hovered out there
to get it
in
out of
midair.
Yeah. Looked like he caught it off the end of the bat. Didn't get the whole core of the bat on it.
Blowing from the left field foul pole toward the right field foul pole tonight.
Hey, Lane wants you to, hey, on the
Softly
next,
to first.
oh, that's
Tony
going to be over to
will
first,
flip
out number
the
2. On the next switch between, she wants you to explain the YouTube to people that haven't heard.
Okay. I will.
There's a big flag out in right center.
Another
I'll be
pleasant
more than
evening
happy
here
to.
at Truist as we get these beautiful September nights here starting to kick in, and just a really great time of year.
Yeah, the dog
Thank
days
you,
of
Gino. I
August are
appreciate
behind
that.
us.
Oh, Maddie with a
Center.
shallow fly ball.
At the last second,
Caught for
Jones
out
takes
number
it from
3.
Tovar. Just 6 pitches
Damn.
in that inning for.
All right, so we're going to go into the top of the 4th with a 1-1 game. Due up will be Brenton Doyle, Ryan McMahon, and Brendan Rogers. All right, go ahead, Mav.
All
What was
right.
yours, my friend?
All right, everybody. Many as you know, I do have my YouTube page, Maverick Sports. A couple days ago, I did a stream. The game 1 of the Braves taking on the Colorado Rockies. Was in the middle of a stream. Once the stream was over with, YouTube sent me a notification that my page has been paused.
It's monetization.
Due to, for my monetization for reused content. So the super stickers, super chats, and memberships are all on pause. The revenue that I was making on the channel has been paused from YouTube. I have to correct the situation. Same thing happened to CeeLo. Same thing happened to Clan. Has now happened to me. So unfortunately, you guys will not be able to send anything through the chat box for donations,
YouTube.
but
You just can't
or
donate
through YouTube.
We
Correct.
got.
So you won't.
He's got a Cash App, guys, and I'm gonna get him a Patreon page up and running too.
Yep. And you guys will be able to donate that way, but until we get the Patreon page up and running, I do have a Cash App that when I do go live, you'll see it in the bottom left-hand corner. We just put it up there last night. It was unfortunate. It happened all of a sudden. I thought everything was great, doing great, bringing the activity back to the channel, and all of a sudden I get knocked down. So I feel bummed about it. I know you guys were
As
expecting me to do
facing
game
the
2,
third man of the order,
but unfortunately, when that happened,
First pitch.
I could not do it. So
Doyle was a Division
let's get
II
back to
baseball
it.
star at Shepherd University in West
So yeah,
Virginia.
he's just
And he had
been
such a good career there. The
monetization's
Rockies drafted him
been
in the fourth
paused.
round in 2019.
He needs to clean his
He
channel
debuted last
up
April.
and
He has had a stranglehold
not
on the
reapply.
starting
He doesn't
center
have to
field spot ever
reapply.
since.
He just has
And it's a
to
real point
get
of
it,
pride
and
for him
they'll-
coming out of a D2 school. He's talked about the
they'll
facilities
review it
that we
again,
had on
and then
our radio
it
show a
turned
few
back
weeks
on.
ago, and he said if I
Now-
brought any of my Rockies friends, teammates,
They don't give
I play
specifics
college
of
baseball, they
what
wouldn't
it
believe
is that they're
what I
saying
had
is
to deal with
reused.
facilities.
That's
And not a knock
something
on
he
his
has to go
college,
through
just
and
the
decide
reality of D2
what he has to
baseball.
clean up. We've
100%,
already
but he's
discussed
been
it.
tremendous at the
He
major league
knows
level.
where to
However,
start,
Lopez
and you get
had
up to
his number
two.
there with a
You get up to two
beautiful fastball.
times
He is
of
really
having them
throwing what
review
we
it,
call that glove
and then
side
you'll
fastball,
reapply.
the ball that is away to
So,
lefties into
mean,
righties with amazing consistency and good velocity.
He may have to get rid of all these videos. We don't know.
Making now
Might
6
have to.
strikeouts for Lopez, and he got this.
We
guy
do know
right
how
at
we're
the
going to
end
go
of the
ahead
second
with
inning.
highlight
We're going to see a
videos.
ton of whiffs tonight. That's kind of what I
We're
was
gonna
talking
do
about. 18
cam.
has been the
We're gonna put our
season
cams
high
in there.
so
We're
far
gonna
for
we're gonna do
Reynaldo, but because
commentary
they're
talk
taking
over
so
top
many
of them.
strikes, I think it's
I
actually
mean,
less likely
that's adding in.
that he'll have a high number
the-
here. Hard to believe that he's got
That should
6
be
Right
adding
back.
in enough
I'm
content.
looking
That
already
should
here
add
this
in
season.
enough
Yeah,
of
and
the
I know that
content.
the Rockies have a
that,
high striking
you know,
rate. We
we're
discussed
making
that
it ours.
earlier, but some of these pitches they're taking, I've been
Because
very
they'll
surprised
turn into
at.
reaction
Again,
highlights.
a lot of guys haven't seen him. They don't know
So-
how the fastball plays, and it is jumping on
We
them. There's no
definitely,
two ways
we
about
will
it.
definitely comply with YouTube rules. We're not here to circumvent the rules.
Swinging
you know,
at that
bend the
fastball
rules
is
and break them.
McMahon,
And,
2-1.
you know, that's not our mission. That's not our goal. We want to be in
Bud
compliance
Black,
with everything that
8th
we're,
year with
we're
the
regulated
Rockies.
to
They made
be.
the playoffs his first 2 seasons,
So
but
we'll get
they
it
finished
fixed.
below
We'll get it
500
figured
every year
out.
since, and this year they're once again on pace for over 100 losses.
Well, I don't know.
51
I don't know,
and
Gabe.
89.
Yeah, that facial expression that you saw there from Bud Black was what
Chiefs have
100
been running the
losses
show,
feels like
man.
they're one away
Even
from.
when they
Not
had
right
such a
now.
bad
It
season
has
last
been a real
year,
struggle, and
they
managers
still
live
made
and die
it to the
with their
playoffs,
teams,
and they
every
came
win, in this
storming
case,
through them
every
and won.
loss.
But
This is
you
going to
know,
find the grass. The only question is
Ravens-
single or double.
Ravens have had a very good team the last few
Yeah,
years
he
too,
is able
so
to get it back
I don't
in,
think it's
and
going to be a
McMahon
cakewalk
stops
for
at
either
first
team,
base.
really. I mean, if both teams play up to their potential,
Michael
I don't
does
think
such
it's
a
going to be a
great job,
cakewalk
and
for
sometimes
either
we
team.
forget how good he is because he makes it look so easy. But to be able to get to this ball quickly, because you're absolutely right, especially when it's a left-handed thrower, you got to work hard to get around that ball. That off the bat, you're thinking double. You know the ball's down. Can I make it 2? Not with Michael Harris and the ground that he can cover.
And this drought for the Rockies, as far as not making the playoffs for the last 6 years, what could be back-to-back 100-loss seasons, certainly not all of that.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
A well-respected
Yeah, no problem.
manager in this ball game. There's just been some
Swing and a miss.
some
That
youth,
was
some rebuilds.
that was
some
so
tough
far
things
down
that
in the
he's had to
dirt.
deal with
Wow.
in the last 5+ seasons.
And you got to have a
1
real
and 2 to
passion
count to Brandon
want
Rogers.
to manage in this game, to want to teach
Brendan,
in this game.
sorry.
When you know you're going to be
Brendan
hitting
is
some
0
rosters
for
that are
1
not
with a
going to
strikeout
win.
in the second.
And they're stressful losses in Colorado.
Here we
because a
have
lot
one
of times
out,
they're high-scoring
runner on
games.
first, top of the
Of
4th.
course, he was a pitcher in the
Swing
big
and a
leagues,
miss,
so it's
strike
even harder
3.
for him to watch some of
Out
these
number
pitchers.
2,
That's
baby.
7.
That's another K on
And
the
he
day.
probably doesn't enjoy watching
7K is in the chat, everyone.
7 strikeouts.
Already, and he's done a great job here against Rogers.
Oh, I'm here.
Getting him to go outside
Don't worry.
the strike zone.
Ozzy,
I had to step away.
Mavitt talked about
Every
that
single one of
early in
those
the
is
stream
outside
game.
of the zone that he's swinging.
Yep.
It sounds like Ozzy has now got his cast off. So be
Yeah.
looking for him more towards the middle of the month.
Yep.
There's
Or
strike
it's
right in there
possible
to
we
Michael
could see him a
Toglia,
little
who is
sooner
responsible
or a
for the
little
only
later,
Rockies run tonight,
but
a
the
solo
projection
homer in
is the
second
middle of the
inning.
month. This was the last I had heard.
Yes, he's actually taking, when they do batting practice, he's out there on the field, still doing the
And
defense
Toglia
glove,
actually had
throwing
his
it over to
big
first,
league
keeping
home run
loose
here.
with the
He
boys.
debuted at Truist Park
But they still have not cleared him
August
to take
30th, 2
live
years
batting
ago,
practice
and he hit
yet.
his
So,
first big league homer off Conway,
and to
he had
answer
2 in
your
that
question there,
series.
George, yes, I can still do live streams It's just anything monetization
So after he hit the home
or
run,
any
it was
donations
against the curveball.
or memberships or
Reynaldo
anything like
López
that
has
have been
basically said, "No more
paused.
breaking pitches
But
for me."
yes,
He's
I can
come
still
out with
stream
3
to my
meters,
channel. Correct.
97, 98 miles an hour. Now, it's not to say he can't
And the
throw
sad
it.
thing about it
I just
is
wanna
they
bury it,
can
make sure it's
they
not
can put
inside the strike
commercials
zone.
on his streams, but he doesn't make any
Ground to the
revenue
right
off.
side. Matt Olson plays
Yep.
that perfectly.
That'll be out number 3.
Covers, and we're on our way to the bottom of
That's
There we
it.
go.
We're heading to the middle of. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. So we'll have Ramon Laureano at bat, Sean Murphy on deck, and Orlando Arcia later will be batting third in the hole. One alone.
Well, as of 5 minutes ago, Bryson Stott just hit a homer up to the facade down in Miami on the second deck. Phillies now lead at 2-0 over the Miami Marlins.
Thank you so much for those likes. We've hit 20. Can we get 30, guys and gals? If you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that thumbs up for us. Check us out. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, be sure to hit that subscribe button and slap that notification bell. We'd love to have some new outlaws joining in on the fun, guys and gals. We got plenty of streams ahead of us in the future. I not only will be doing baseball, but I will be doing football. And I will be consistently adding some hockey. I have intentions in the upcoming seasons of adding some NASCAR. Slowly but surely. When you do a lot of sports that overlap each other, it takes up a huge portion of the time. So
starters, the Braves right behind the Phillies.
It feels like they should
are
be able
back
to
to
pass the Phillies
Truist
tonight because with Austin Gomber on
Let's
the mound,
go.
the most home runs allowed in the National League. So here we go.
Oh, home run cut. Sounded like Kramer. Laureano RBI single back in the first inning.
all right, got to pause it up to resync it. The sound was behind the interactive just a little.
Change up in the
Here
dirt.
we go.
Well, the Braves have been hitting a ton of homers since the All-Star break, but just the one in this series.
Yeah, you could.
Homer yesterday.
Well, I have a PayPal that you'd be able to do that, but I don't think Mav's got a PayPal.
No.
It's beneficial that he do sign up and get one, though.
Yep. I don't mind sharing my
Swing
cash
and a
out
miss.
with
Slider
everybody.
upstairs.
So
Second
Oh,
strike
okay.
out
you
Ton
want
of
it.
games.
Austin
Okay, we got
Gomber.
Toronto for 3,
Surprising
Washington
the way that he
2,
went
and then
about that. There was a change
LA for 3, and then I think after LA, we close out against, where do you know who it's
Kansas City.
So taking
Kansas
City
Royals.
Royals.
Ramon Laureano up and above the zone to try to get him out.
And I found some tickets for the Kansas City Royals game. I don't know exactly how much they
Those
are.
27
They may have
homers
went
that
down, they
Gomber
may
has
have
given
went
up
up.
this
I
year,
don't
the
know,
loudest
but
and longest that
Are
he
you
gave
still
up was
talking
to
about the ones at
Shohei
the wall?
Ohtani hit a
Yep, right at the wall, yeah.
476-foot
Well, last I looked, it was
majestic bomb above the Coors
60
Field
or
earlier this
65
year.
apiece.
Yep. It's
At
on
the time,
one
it was the
section over
longest
from where
homer
I
in
sat in
baseball this
148
season. Has
out in
since
left
been
field.
surpassed
It's in
back on the
149.
Yeah, it was 149 down on
Jesus
the
Sanchez of
wall.
the Marlins hit a 480-foot homer. That's the longest this year in baseball.
I think that was that one in Miami, if I remember seeing it. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, definitely,
One thing when
Gabe.
do it
Thank
in
you.
Colorado with a little bit of help there from the altitude.
Swing and a miss, so that'll be strike 3, out number 2.
This one's on the slower
Murphy
curveball.
goes
We saw
down
the slider
swinging.
to Laureano that was elevated. This is the curveball that is below the zone. Sean Murphy scuffling with some of those off-speed pitches that he has seen tonight from Austin Gomber. He had kind of an awkward swing at a changeup in his first half.
Are you leaving? Lane?
Oh, I think she was saying night, Gino.
He gives us a ride to right center.
Oh, I didn't see Gene say that he was leaving.
Is there. Another 1-2-3 inning for the lefty Gomber.
Oh, I see. I see what he says. You got to listen until his eyes close on him.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
My, how much chat went on after I turned my face away from it. Yes, ma'am. You guys got to invite me to the wedding when it happens. I don't get that commercial. It's an Apple. Oh, he's an NFL player? Not sure. Oh, that might have been the Detroit Lions coach. That's cool, man. That's awesome to get paid $115 for a few questions. What's up, D?
You haven't really missed there much there, D. Still 1-1 game.
What's my favorite baseball movie?
Center.
It's kind of a toss-up because I like A League of Their Own.
Yep,
with
League
Tom
of Their
Hanks,
Own, Sandlot,
and Gina Davis. But then
yep,
I like,
Sandlot.
Is it Major League? They had Charlie Sheen and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Major League.
You know, those are two great ones. And then, yes, you got the Sandlot and you got the Bench Warmers. All great baseball movies. I mean, if you're looking, if you're asking about a movie that just portrays baseball playing, Field of Dreams, another great movie. I mean, I'm kind of tossed up with that question, man, because I've watched a lot of good baseball movies. Field of Dreams is really good.
Yep.
And that was done right here in Iowa, baby. 8 Ks. Sorry about the sound. Got her.
This one on the slider and outside the strike zone. And
sent me a screenshot.
Nolan Jones, he did a good job of laying off some borderline pitches, but then you get into that full count and he just could not stop.
Oh, that's 8 strikeouts on the night for Reynaldo.
Did you send that on email? If it was email, then I'll check that out at the end of the stream.
We don't want to say too many nice things about the Colorado Rockies, but there's my good buddy Ryan Spielborg's on the left with his two birthday hats and some balloons we got him today. He turns 45 years old. He is also my radio partner on Sirius XM.
I've never seen The Natural.
See him take another
Or
loss here for the Rockies.
You say Money Movie
on his birthday, but that is
I've
some
never
look
seen
he's
that one
got
either.
going right now.
I'll have to check
Happy
them out.
birthday. He is a great guy. He does a great job. You guys are so fantastic together. And does a great job for the Rockies over there with Drew Goodman.
He's an absolute goofball, but I love talking about hitting. You get to certain guys that absolutely love the sport, love digging in.
My
Colorado
Gmail,
Rocky.
you can find it in the
Also
description.
calls the games on
but,
Apple for Apple TV
in
on
the
Fridays.
description
We always
of
get mad at
this
him when he takes
stream.
a Braves game away from us.
Or you could go to the
His
homepage,
wife joked with
and at
him,
the
though.
top,
She-
when
he
it
mentioned
tells you a
on
little bit
social
about
media
the
she went
channel,
ahead
and
and
it
set up
says
his
more.
colonoscopy for him
Click
now
there
that he's
and look down at
45.
the bottom.
Happy
It's got it.
birthday.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, it's planhbs2005@gmail.com. But you can find
look
it in the
comfortable.
description of this video, this stream,
Well, back
or
to back
you can
full
find
counts
it
here
at the
for
homepage
Lopez.
at the top of the screen where it says a little bit about the channel. It'll say more. If you click that, it opens the About Me page for the channel. And down at the
You
bottom,
brought him some
click
cupcakes
on
too, didn't you?
email,
Yeah,
and
it's
it'll
really
show
all
you.
Megan. My wife asked her to help me out. She picked him up some balloons and some bundt
Just for
cakes.
future
Trying to make him
reference.
enjoy his birthday
you
when he's
forget
got to be
it.
away from his family on the road.
You're a good friend, you know. You got a good wife too.
Oh, Moneyball.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a nice job. Did she go? She want me to get the really big, like 45, like the big numbers that she does for the kids? I'm like,
I don't think I've seen that.
we're not going to run it.
That loses its appeal after 10. Urshela across.
That'll get him.
Quick message from Alpha
There you go.
Insurance.
That out number 2? It must be out number 2.
Yep.
All right, so we got 2 outs, top of the 5th. Hunter Goodman, or excuse me, Jordan Beck at bat. Swing and a miss
Slider,
for
swing and a
strike
miss.
number
Rookie
1.
Jordan Beck struck out looking in the third.
Remember that at bat, right? It was a couple of good fastballs that were down and away that he did not see well at all. Thought they might have been out of the zone.
I love my brothers and sisters
wasn't even
all
close.
here, man. Absolutely. My heart goes out to all you guys.
Lopez has a
Love all
chance to
you.
get him again here.
Appreciate the support and everything and the return of respect.
Oh, 2. Yes, he froze it.
Got him looking.
Strikeouts through
The hump
5.
gave it to
Yeah.
him, baby.
Lopez.
Another K on the day. Lopez
For
just
Reynaldo
tearing
López,
them up.
slider right on the corner, doesn't get any better than that.
9 strikeouts. Wow.
9 Ks on the day.
Damn. He's having one hell of a day.
That he is. Batman and Ruben haven't got the dance yet. Well, I did a little warm up of the band, a little. Come on, dance.
Well, right now the Phillies lead the Miami Marlins 5-0 right now in the bottom of the 6th. So you can say that game's pretty much over with.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Do the Ruben, baby.
Do the Ruben.
Hey, bro, I want. There's the Ruben, baby. Do the Ruben. Ah.
Come on, I gotta do the Ruben. Come on. Come on. Let's
Do
go.
the Ruben.
Come on now.
Good night from Fenway.
I mean, give your arms a workout.
Well, you know, I'm sure you get plenty of that workout.
Funny.
is a home game.
All right, we're back to Truist Park, baby. Gio Urshela
He will see
at
the
bat.
remaining
Luke Williams
14
on
home
deck.
games as well.
And Money Mike.
Of that level of dedication.
Batting third in the
no better
hole.
place to do it than here at Truist Park.
And we
That's
appreciate
going to be a
him
pop
always
fly
being
out
here
to,
with a smile on
out
his
to the
face.
center
Urshela
fielder.
flies out
Easily
to Doyle.
caught
There's one away.
for out
In the
number
bottom of the
1.
fifth. Boy, Gomber started off with a high pitch count in the first inning, but since then, 6 pitches in the third, 9 in the fourth, and a quick at bat there to start the fifth.
Yeah, just 2 pitches to get that first out, 40 pitches to get through the first 2 innings, and you felt like he had his back against the wall. He was dealing with traffic. There was 6 plate appearances with runners in scoring position early on, and all of a sudden he has gotten settled in.
And he has retired 10 straight. He'll try to make it 11 straight here against Luke Williams.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you had today's game circled.
Right field to back. On the track, he's got it.
On the
There's
track,
11
caught
straight
for
now
out number
retired for
2.
Gomber.
Here we come, baby.
Quick word from Truist.
Here we go. Money talk.
Means a lot and cares even more. You're unstoppable. Truist.
Got the little batters yet, guys. I know I haven't used them for a while. It
Lineup card flips over here to Michael Harris.
It gets tough to, like, it's bad enough that I forget to turn the sound on for you guys. I get the bigger stream deck. That'll change. I have 32 keys to have in there.
CJ Gomber has that same thing that Kyle Freeland had, another one of their starters, where he's got a better ERA at home than he does at Coors Field, or away than he does at Coors Field.
Yeah, kind of interesting now, not to the near extremes, right, where he's pitched well. The big difference there, right around about a half a point or so on the ERA. The batting average higher on the road as well.
Can Michael Harris beat this out?
Harris legs it out. Oh, they're going to call him. Wow.
Take a look at that. Let's see.
What?
They're going to look here. I thought, at least watching it in real time, that he beat it.
No,
I guess not.
He did not.
They might want to take a look at that.
No, he's
Another
out.
Quick
He's out.
inning for Gomber.
I think he's out.
Yeah.
Did you watch the replay?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's out, bro.
By a quarter of a step.
Yeah, I see that you circled today's game.
Oh, I know that shooting has been national wide all over the country. So, matter of fact, everyone, that county is exactly 45 minutes northeast of me. So, that kind of hits close to home. I mean, you just never know what goes through people's heads, though. Never know. No matter if they're 14, 15 years old, all the way up to a grown adult, you just don't know what goes inside of people's mind. I mean, what made him go out there and do that? I mean, was he bullied? Was he? You just never know. I'm not gonna go putting in speculations or anything like that. But
what are you talking about? I missed.
Oh, there was a national shooting yesterday in Barrow County, Georgia, which is about 45 minutes northeast of me. A 14-year-old kid walked into an Appalachian high school in Winder, Georgia, and opened fired, killing 4, killed 2 students and
Allegedly.
2 faculty members. Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly, you gotta say. I mean, you can't say he did. You gotta say
Allegedly.
until, when he's found guilty or whatnot, then you could say he did.
Yep, like George said, he's being charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children, GBI said.
As we mentioned yesterday,
Prayers
out to
the families, man.
23 games left.
All I can
Yeah,
say is
no
prayers
doubt.
out to him.
13 of the next 17 against
how
teams
horrible
under
for
500.
you guys
so
to have
it
to deal
does,
with
at
that.
least from that standpoint, line up favorably.
And I know my kids are shook up about
It
it.
certainly does, and we get
I know my kids are shook up about it.
Game, which is
they're
not
nowhere
reality,
near there,
this
but
one here in particular, right
still,
now,
I mean, it kind of rumbled down the grapevine.
Like it to be because of something we talked about.
You know, a lot of kids are scared to even go to school.
Relievers, at least your top two, probably
but
not available tonight.
It's the world that we live in nowadays.
Create a little space here.
I mean, it's.
That's going to be
you just never know when.
Caught by Michael Harris, out number 1.
Yeah, baby.
Remember,
let's
guys
go.
and gals, get
Certainly
your chat
Reynaldo
votes
Lopez
in. Get your chat votes.
He's been excellent.
He has 9
Uh,
strikeouts. And
you know, actually, I can't really do the chat vote.
23 innings. The Braves pitchers in this series.
Did we stream these games? You streamed one, didn't you?
Taking full advantage of a
Yes,
team
I
that
streamed.
strikes out a lot.
I
but again, it's
streamed
not
game
just
1.
the opponent because they have been so
But we
good
don't got
this
game 2
all year long.
Right.
Oh, hell with it.
I think the Reynaldo Lopez
The
Chris
chat
Sale part
vote,
as well. We've
chat
talked
vote
about it all season long, but
celebrations.
here
We
we
just
are
give
now
away game
into
keys.
September
We got
because
plenty
even
of
though
them.
both of those guys got off
So,
to great starts.
remember,
because one
there's
had been
still a
the
chance for
bullpen,
the
one
chat
coming
vote
off
celebration
some
as
injuries
well.
over the last couple of years. You really weren't sure. Well, how long could this really last?
Oh, that is.
Deep down the left field line.
That's
Home
gone.
run.
It is gone.
Yep.
He keeps
Rockies take the lead.
and he puts Colorado on top, 2-1.
Lopez has given up his second run for the night.
Tovar is a guy that you know
Dude,
is going to be.
they must not have any Rocky
Lopez
fans,
goes
bro.
back-to-back sliders here.
Listen to how
This one,
quiet the
unfortunately, does not
stadium
get
is.
Far enough away. You can see where
Yeah.
it finished. They were not intentionally trying to go front door.
I mean,
Like you can
seriously,
hear a
dude.
pin drop.
Starting to come back over the plate.
You don't hear
It
anybody
almost seems
cheering.
unfair, but mislocation
Nope.
on 2 breaking balls tonight. 1 curveball and 1 slider have cost Reynaldo Lopez 2 runs.
And now Lopez will try to settle back in. That's the celebration gear this year, fitting for the Rockies. Ski helmet and goggles. Single up the middle for.
That'll be a single.
Damn.
Right up the center to Money Mike.
They just don't give up, do they?
2 homers tonight by Toley and Tovar for both of them.
I'm telling you, it's because I'm
22nd home run
streaming.
of the season.
So they're like, we're going to screw over
The
KGB.
difference in the ball game right now.
We're not giving him a win.
The pitch count still in pretty decent shape here at 81 for Reynaldo Lopez, but we know the Braves have not pushed him particularly hard. Just one time where he has seen triple digits, 101 back on July 2nd.
Pitch number 82, a strike to Ryan McMahon.
Every game in which he has come back off the IL, those 3 starts leading up to this one, 90, 94, and 96 pitches.
He definitely. Oh, I heard the goat.
Yep. I heard the goat too while I was there when I went to the Nationals game.
Well, of course you did. You're chasing the son of a bitch. Get over here. Get over here. Give me a kiss.
Runner goes for second, swing and a miss.
No,
so 10
fortunately that wasn't
for
what.
Reynaldo Lopez.
That's what you say.
Tying a season high. Doyle does get into scoring position.
You saw Orlando kind of pointing in and wondering if he was going to get an interference call. If there was contact, Sean Murphy could have gotten it. Watch McMahon here and how far over the plate he comes.
Come on. You know, they called Marcel.
Had gone straight into
Remember that game they said Marcel had inhibited the catcher? How much more did you inhibit it to walk forward in front of me?
Yeah.
Bullshit, man.
Now Brendan Rodgers, who has struck out twice. I'm sure in that spot Sean Murphy's thinking, last thing I want to do though
yeah, it was
go
unfortunate.
full force forward and have my forearm hit his helmet and potentially be back on the injured list.
Yeah, it'd be a great wrestling move, but probably not great for a baseball game. And that's your instinct, right, is to try to avoid the contact in that spot. You're not thinking, how can I get interference here?
Gino.
Yeah, he does.
Let's see if Reynaldo Lopez can set a new season high here with 11 strikeouts.
Oh, jeez.
I think he calls her Mini Mama. Give me your Mini Mama.
Mini Mama.
Let me show you
What?
who your daddy is.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
Shame.
0-2. Did he go? No.
What? Who's my favorite food?
I mentioned it with Rogers.
Or what's
in his
my
last
favorite
at-bat. He had a really tough time
Okay,
playing
what's
off
my
the breaking
favorite
pitches outside of the strike zone, and that was pretty
I
close,
love
but I think they
lasagna,
got it
man.
right.
You give me a great lasagna, or the second thing is meatloaf.
Stays alive, fouling off the slider.
Those are my
The
two
difference here right
absolute
now
all-time
for Reynaldo is if
favorites.
he can finish this thing,
But I'm
Well, just
particular
like,
about my
then
meatloaf.
he probably goes back out.
Yep.
At least
Just
potentially
like,
goes back out for a seventh inning. If he
Gino
starts
did
to
the
get
other
that
night when I
Amanda?
three
streamed.
pitches, then maybe not.
He cooked a 7-layer baked ziti.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
1-2 pitch. And another foul ball as Rogers sends it into the
Well,
seats.
right now, Gabe, I drink plenty of water, as you can see. My favorite food will have to be my mama's spaghetti, homemade burritos, homemade omelets, biscuits and gravy.
Gold Glove second baseman Brendan Rogers. Boy, Reynaldo
You know,
wanted that. He
a
put
thing
up
called,
98.
what I mean by burritos, yeah, homemade burritos, like dinner burritos, but we also had what you call breakfast jack.
Velocity, but just off the plate.
Basically what it is, it's you can slice up potatoes, cut up some ham, green peppers, onions, whatever you want in it.
10
You
strikeouts,
saute those in a
baby.
pan. There we go.
Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt, man, but he just struck him out, baby. 10 Ks on the day. Heading to the bottom of the sixth, 2-1 lead.
Yep. So basically, what the breakfast jack includes eggs, flour tortilla, ham, potatoes, green peppers, onions. You can even put jalapenos in it. Whatever spices you want in it. And what you do is you take two pans. Take one pan for the eggs while you saute the ham and the other ingredients that you want to put into your breakfast jack. Saute those in the pan, then you turn around and put it in the scrambled eggs, and you mix it all up while the eggs are cooking. And then you take your flour tortilla, heat it up on the burner of the stove, and put a little eggs and ham and whatever mix you got, put it in a flour tortilla, dribble some sliced cheese, whatever cheese you care for, provolone, pepper jack, cheddar, mild cheddar, you name it. Sprinkle it over the top, roll it up, and it will literally cut it right down the middle, cut it in half, and that thing's probably about that big around. And it's a good filling breakfast meal on the go. So it's pretty darn good, put it that way.
All right, back to
I will
Truist
be
Park.
right back, everybody.
Anything possible for these kids. Go to
All right, let's get Mini Mav up there while he's gone.
Brave Kids or scan that QR code.
So you got a couple of things, right? Obviously, it's a tremendous cause that you're supporting, but then also kind of the fun of the mystery baseballs. I went on the website today, picked up 4, and now I have all the anticipation.
All right, that'll be outside for ball 1.
Am I going to get? Is it going to be Ozzie?
That's Texas
Is it gonna
breakfast
be
taco.
Rysel, maybe Austin Riley.
That
The
sounds
old man
good.
Charlie Morton is on that list as well. We talked about guys like John Smoltz.
I
and
can't
Andrew
do
Jones.
spicy anymore. I used to be a
It's like an
spicy
Easter egg
guy.
hunt.
It is, and it is, you said, it's just
But
such a tremendous
just all
cause.
the
And we said it
all
the
the
last
gastro
couple of nights,
problems
but
and stuff I have.
Children's Healthcare of Atlanta does so much good for this community and surrounding
I got a
areas.
GI
Anything
appointment
the Braves
the
country can do to
16th
assist,
or
and if you
17th
can
or
win a
18th.
great baseball
Somewhere
that's
in
signed
there
along the
of this
way,
on this one.
that's even better.
16th.
All right, so
I
the Braves
think.
now trailing 2-1. Gomber back to work.
That's right, lady, on fire.
And because of the last 3 innings where he's been so efficient, his pitch count is really low, 66.
Yeah, kind of incredible to see because it felt like, again, much like last night, the Braves put good at-bats together in the first inning, lots of base runners, just the 1 run, and feeling
All right,
like it
I'm
was
back.
going to be a big night for them offensively.
All right,
and
so
still
we
a great
can
opportunity to
remove
do it.
Mini
But
Mav.
you credit Austin Gomber because he
Yes,
made some
sir.
really good pitches.
Mini
after those
Mav was
first
here
2
for
Sorry
you.
about
The
that.
Braves made him work.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
Strike 3, got him looking. Solar goes down looking. Not happy
Damn.
with the call.
Well, this is that breaking ball.
That's a horrible call. Well,
79 miles an hour, and again,
yeah, I think it caught enough of it.
So they're thinking that pitch is going to finish.
We'd be upset if we didn't get that call.
Yeah.
It's time for the Big Bear to tie this thing.
I'm in.
Come on, Bear.
Right now, is he paying attention?
You heard it.
Getting ready.
That's going to be one called. Yep, I knew it. Strike one.
Yep.
Marcel 1 for 2 with a single in the first.
For Marcell Ozuna.
He's 8 for 23 versus the Rockies this season.
There he is.
Oh, he's ready. He's had a couple honey stingers. Got his necklace back on. That misses. Change up outside. It won't be a homer, but it will be.
It won't be a homer, but it's going to be a single, maybe a double.
There we go.
No, he's going to go single.
We'll take a single. We'll take a
This
single.
was against the curveball.
Yes, we will.
In the middle of the plate. The previous couple of pitches, a changeup that was up, a fastball that was way out of the zone. And so
We got to get Matt Olson going.
This is the 6th inning, so you have all those ups. You did have a couple of tough innings at the very beginning of this game, so maybe just a little bit of fatigue here from Austin Gomber, and hopefully
I am, Dave.
Matt Olson.
I'm very excited about the Bears season. I mean, you know, this is everything they've been working towards.
Best coverage feature is about Matt Olson.
We got the number one pick, got the number one quarterback in the nation.
And especially late.
And the kid, I'll tell you what,
you can see the
going out there, he looked
like it was
great
early on.
for preseason.
The adjustments he had to make.
You know, it didn't seem like he had any nerves. He felt very comfortable. Oh, that's going to be a double. Matty hitting into a 4-6-3 double play. That's going to end the 6th. We are heading to the top of the 7th, 2-1 lead. Colorado leads the Atlanta Braves. But I'll tell you, the team overall in the playoff or the preseason looked great.
Yeah. Right now, Gabe, since I live here in Atlanta, it would have to be the Atlanta Falcons. But back when I was younger, back when I was a kid, the San Francisco 49ers was my team back in the late 80s, early 90s, because I lived out there on the West Coast for about 17 years.
You could have had the LA Raiders at one time, too, if you wanted.
Yes. Well, we had the Oakland Raiders there for a little bit, and then they moved to
That's
LA.
what I'm saying. There was the LA Raiders. There was the Oakland Raiders. You had the Los Angeles
Rams.
Yeah,
the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, the LA Rams were out there at one point.
Yep, and then once the Raiders left Oakland, they went to LA, and then the LA Rams went to St. Louis Rams, St. Louis, Missouri, and then they moved from St. Louis back to LA for the Rams, and now the Raiders are moved to Las Vegas. So, and now the Oakland A's are talking about moving to Las Vegas as well. They've already they're talking about the 26 and 27 season being played at a college park there in Sacramento, and then they're going to be building the stadium there in Las Vegas. So, I just for right now, the Oracle Arena there in Oakland and the Oakland Coliseum is so old. I had a neighbor of mine across the street. Her ex-husband, well, she was married to him, and then they split.
He did his part, and now is
Lord.
up to the bullpen and make sure this
he actually pitched for the Oakland A's, and that place has been in existence since 1982. So it's over 40 years old,
for him on the season,
and it just needs to be torn down and flattened
this year.
Yeah, but you say that, man. I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to preserve some history.
He's got Tolia, Jones, and Goodman.
Like, look at Wrigley Field, man.
In the Rockies order.
Oh, I know, but Wrigley Field and Fenway Park, those are two new nostalgia ballpark. Oakland A's,
Well,
I
the
mean,
streak continues
considering
for the Braves
Jose
starters,
Canseco and Mark
CJ. It's
McGuire
now
back in the day
24
of the
straight
Bash
games
Brothers,
where they have not
that's the
allowed
only
over
thing
3
that
earned
place
runs at the
ever
start.
held on
That's
to
been
was the
incredible.
Bash Brothers.
And they have done everything
With Mark
that you
McGuire
have
and
asked them
Jose
to do and
Canseco
more, as we were talking about
on
earlier, guys like Reynaldo López
retirement,
in
I mean,
particular, this late
I mean,
in the
there's nothing
season,
really to
keeping
hold
that
on to
production
there.
level as high as they have.
Yeah,
has
just
been
because the
really
Golden State
impressive.
Warriors play at Oracle Arena don't mean nothing.
It
I mean,
continues
really,
to
I
be
mean,
the longest
shoot,
streak
they
in
could tear down the
franchise
stadium
history. It's
because
also the longest
they've
streak
said
in
over the
Major League
last
Baseball
25
of its time
years
this season.
that stadium's had sewer issues, backed up sinks.
3 balls and a strike here to Tolia.
Most of the seats out there are broken down. Some of them don't even work no more. So why would you want to go to a stadium that's all broke down?
Oh, got the call.
And most people,
Slider.
most Oakland
Just
A's fans,
nicked
which
that
I still
corner.
got some family and friends out there,
Like
they
that
went to a
because it
couple
puts
A's
Tolia,
games
you
and they
hope
said
they
they
will
have to
swing
bring
with
their
it
own
when you
damn
decide to
chairs
go
into the
edges
stadium
again
just
with a breaking ball.
to sit down. So what does that tell you? It's just time to
Jackson's payoff pitch.
pick up shop.
But
So
that one does miss. Tolia lays off.
That's going to be a
What it's
walk
worth for Luke Jackson,
already.
There's been some
for
up and down here
Jackson.
this year. As we're going to see this breaking pitch just miss.
Luke
He's been good at
Jackson
home,
coming.
meaning, of
The
course,
last time I
both
seen him
places
pitch,
here in Atlanta and in San Francisco,
we come in
where
with a
they
gave up
commanding
3.8
lead,
ERA.
and he
The
gave
road
it
has
all
been
up.
where he has had his struggles at
Yep.
8.5 this season.
Now he,
Trying
did,
to work around
now
that
he
walk.
walks a guy right, and he's
The
still
first
down.
walk
Look how
tonight by a
far.
Braves pitcher,
Are you
'cause
seriously
Lopez
trying to
was
get
in that
people to chase
category
this?
through 6 innings.
yeah,
Come on, kid. They're not going to chase some balls like that.
Runner breaks for second. Murphy fires wide and into center
Ow!
field. And
Out the
throwing
outfield,
it.
going to move to 3.
Damn it.
I'm not sure if that one was on Murphy or if it was on Williams.
Well, pretty good jump here, and so Murph feels like he has to hurry. Now, you always want those throws on the first
Well, that was
That was on
Orlando.
Murphy.
of second.
That was
You're trying to get the
Orlando,
tags
that
there,
fucking
but this one
forward.
sailed on him a
Sorry.
little bit, and Orlando looked like he might have got part of his glove on it, but couldn't come up with it cleanly.
so a stolen base.
Orlando
and
was
throwing
playing-
error by
man,
Sean
he shoulda
Murphy.
had that
Infield
ball.
in now for the Braves in a 2-1
But Murphy
game.
did go a little bit wide.
Slider
Yeah.
fouled back
Just a little
by
bit.
Jones.
Yes. Yeah, I got the email. I haven't looked at it, though.
This guy Nolan Jones has been on the IL twice this year with a lower back injury. He struggled when out there.
Hey,
at
George, you
least
posted that
offensively.
twice before, my
He's going to
friend.
drive in a run
Try not
deep
spam
center.
the same messages over and over.
Harris still drifting. He's got it. But it'll be an RBI.
That's gonna
for
bring home a
Jones
run.
as Tolia comes in to make it 3-1.
Jeez.
Sack fly, RBI.
Aaron Bummer, by the way, has started to loosen for the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's
You
tough
said
'cause all
September
of that happens
24th.
without
before.
a hit, right? The walk, stolen base, throwing error, and a sack fly, and now it's
I seen
3-1.
it. I was just
Yeah,
Matt
the
was
idea they had
talking
to
when
bring the
you
infield
posted
in
it up.
was a really
I was
big
gonna
jump. We
respond
talked
to
about
it.
Murph feeling like he had to rush his throw a little
But I
bit.
got
That puts that
sidetracked,
runner
too.
over at third base, and you kind of feel like you handed the Colorado Rockies a run in a time when you really can't afford to do it.
And it looks like we got
24th.
the dumber. We got Bummer warming up in the bullpen. Not the dumber Bummer.
Are you saying I should stream it? Or should have?
Hunter Goodman puts
Because
it in the air
it's
to
not
shadow right center.
September 24th hasn't happened yet.
And it will be Jorge Soler to take it.
Oh, that's not for another 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
2 outs. Stay tuned
Today's
for
only the
stretch
5th.
presented by Synovus.
So we got the
No,
dumber
it's-
Bummer warming up in the
9
bullpen. So
strikeouts that Reynaldo Lopez
Oh, come on,
had. This
Snake.
guy
You're,
accounted for
now
2
you're
of
just
them.
rubbing
Both
our
of them
face in
looking
it.
for Jordan Beck.
I know, right?
Rockies are starting to shit on us, and Snit's going to rub her face in it. He's going to bring all the dumber bummer in. Well, Bummer's kind of on one day off the next, so he could come in here. He could come in here and just throw smoke, man. Quickly. We'll have to wait and see.
3 times looking. Can he pull it off?
Oh, August 24th. Okay.
That would be a unique.
Yeah, that was.
I'm guessing he's going to be
that was
the
first game over in Ireland.
0-2.
Where
well, that wasn't close. Upstairs.
Georgia Tech did a 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, kicked a winning field goal against FSU.
Twice looking.
If you know that he's patient, right? If they're the guys that don't chase very often, and you feel like you can get a guy. Yes, but I don't know if you pick up necessarily on the trend of the game. There are certain trends you will absolutely pay attention to.
Jackson, I don't know why they keep bringing this guy in.
Sliders from a second and third at bat, but if he's got the reputation of being extremely patient, there's some confidence that you can get that called third strike. It's happened quite
goes
a bit
up
this year.
2, then 3 straight balls.
One player who was struck out 4 times in a game looking. That was Taylor Walls of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Well, 2 down now. Here's the payoff pitch from Jackson, but he misses upstairs. Another walk.
He's gonna be gone.
So back down to first. With 2
Here
outs
comes
back to the top of the order,
time.
Brian Snitker is going to go to the bullpen and bring in Aaron Bummer to take on Charlie Blackmon.
It's going to be A Bunger. A-Bum.
Not the dumber Bummer.
Well, recently Philip Garvin
passed,
and if you have not heard the name Philip Garvin, you are familiar with his work. He was the founder, former CEO, and chairman of the board of Mobile TV Group. Philip began his career as an author, a photographer, producer, and director, and has spent the past 50-plus years making a huge impact on the live broadcast industry. Under Philip's leadership, MTVG has grown substantially, providing the technology and services that enable the live production of over 4,000 live events every year, including over half of all MLB, NHL, and NBA regular season games. And Phil Garvin will be dearly missed.
Certainly some sad news in our industry, and you've heard the phrase many times probably if you pay attention when we say things like in the truck, and that is what he basically helped bring to the forefront in the technology and what goes into mobile productions and production trucks. And you get some glimpses here and there if you watch a lot of sports and how things work. And I think even for us, for you and I, in our church,
outfield's having they're having a meeting without
piece of
old Bummer.
Technology that goes on inside the truck, and then all the work and what everybody is doing. And he was the guy that essentially invented it and how everything works together. And it really is incredible. Sad news again in our industry, but what he has brought to this,
he's not in their club.
The way that we can bring games, no matter where they are around the world, to televisions is just such an important part of what sports broadcasting has been.
Yeah, well said. Phil was an icon and a pioneer, and as I said, he will be missed. All right, here's Aaron Bummer. Go back to the top of the order and face Blackmon. So Brian Snitker turns to the lefty.
And this is something that Aaron Bummer has done well. Now, you see high batting averages against him, but a really good ERA. Aaron Bummer's strength is his ability to keep the baseball on the ground at 61%. He's only allowed 1 home run this year, and he has got the lowest exit velocity against left-handed hitters in the game of any lefty that has faced at least 70 lefties this year. He does a great job of getting that really weak contact. We talk about it often with Max Fried, right? A big strength of his, low exit velocity.
All right, so we got
Aaron Bummer has
2 outs, runner on first, top of the 7th. Colorado leading 3-1 over the Atlanta Braves.
The veteran Blackmon.
There goes the runner.
Second. He's going to steal it.
Safe.
Jordan Beck got a good jump, and now he's in a scoring position.
And that has been an area that's been a little bit of a challenge for Aaron Bummer. Look at that jump right there. 12 stolen base against him this year in what is game now number 48 on the season.
He would have never had that jump, and Bummer would have thrown it over there.
Charlie Blackmon is 0 for 3. He's hit it to all 3 outfielders. And this could very well be his final major league game in Georgia. No announcement about what he will do next year, but it could be his 14th and final season. And as we talked about yesterday, he is an Atlanta kid, played at Georgia Tech. And he goes down there swinging on the bummer sweeper. 3-1 Rockies as we head to the stretch.
The stretch is brought to you by Synovus, the bank that helps you reach.
We are at the stretch.
Get there with Synovus. Welcome to the
Touchdown
stretch.
Ravens. All right.
Big Green here with the outside in the battery. And Peter, this streak continues. The Braves starting pitching has been excellent. Last 24 games, 3 earned runs or less in all 24. Another strong start from Reynaldo López again tonight. Just great work from him.
He just continues to get stronger and stronger every time he comes back.
So in the bottom of the 8th inning, Phillies lead 5-1 over the Miami Marlins.
Honestly, the fastball played up. I felt like tonight he was able to freeze a couple of the Rockies hitters with that. The curveball, albeit one bad one, and same with the slider.
So you'll have Ramon Laureano, Sean Murphy, and Orlando Arcia do up for Atlanta.
From right to left, and that curveball was really effective to slow guys down.
Let's go.
Orlando Arcia,
yeah, I love the fact that he just looks so under control. You see the 11 that's a season high for him. 6 on the slider, 3 on the fastball.
Hats on, baby!
On the curveball.
Ladies, right, rub them. We need to rub the hats.
4 starts since he came off the IL.
Come
just
on.
really
Oh, yeah.
good start for him. Hopefully the Braves can score.
I say
runs. Let's get
44
you
in the
back
chat.
to Braves baseball after a quick word from our friends at Synovus.
Will I have the money to send my kid to college?
Got them both on.
Are you Synovus?
A Beauty Rest mattress gives you unparalleled
What's that there, Gabe?
separation, isolating movement with our pocketed coil
Got it,
technology,
Lane.
while providing individualized support for every sleep.
Final stretch of the season to the finish line. Can you believe it? And every day when I walk into that clubhouse, the vibes are very high. There's a lot of excitement with the group, but you can feel that competitive nature because they know what's on the line. And something that I talked about with a couple of the players yesterday was, how do you think adversity has helped make this group tougher this season as well as you enter this stretch? And they said, listen, it's an interesting perspective because no one could have imagined the injuries that would happen throughout this season. But when you look back on everything this group has overcome and been better because of it, no one could have expected.
That's right, everybody. 44 in the
in
chat.
the standings. They said it's honestly remarkable what this group has done.
Hammer and Hank.
It provides a lot of confidence heading down in this situation, guys.
That's right, baby.
If you put the number of games together that stars on this roster were going to miss spring training, I think we all would have believed. Yeah,
that's
going to
start it out
2-0. Wasn't meant to be, but yet here the Braves are holding on to a postseason spot, and is absolutely
swinging
right.
a
There's
miss,
something
2
about
on the
going
count.
through that adversity that gives you a different kind of confidence.
Laureano's still ahead of the count.
Last year because they were healthy and good.
Laureano's 1 for 2.
Like every night. It's
he had an RBI single in the first.
Some adversity along the way, but there's also a different
Foul
kind
ball.
of satisfaction and confidence that comes along with that.
After tonight,
it's
the
going to make
Braves will
count
either
even
be
at
one
2
game up on the Mets for that final wild card spot, or they will be tied because the Mets are idle
we have
today.
Deuces Wild, baby.
There's a walk-off coming, if not earlier. Just a matter of who it's going to be tonight.
Foul ball.
Let's embrace the race. Brought to you by our friends at Racetrack, and there are the current NL wild card standings.
Yeah, the Cubs are hanging in there too, trying to make things interesting. A combined no-hitter for them yesterday, but I don't think there's going to be enough there. This really does feel like it's all about the Braves and the Mets.
That's going to be out to shallow center right.
Will take this one.
Caught for out number 1.
Is 1 for 3.
Damn.
Sean Smurfinator Murphy heading to the plate.
And remember, 3 games remaining between the Mets and Braves, and they are here at Truist Park the final week of the season.
We did have Rob Thompson on our radio show today, manager of the Philadelphia Phillies, and no shame in my game. I said, listen, everybody in Braves country is counting on you and your Phillies and the 7 times that you'll be playing the New York Mets the rest of the way. He laughed about it. And then I'm thinking a little bit like in his mind, not that he gets to choose, but who would he rather face in the postseason, the New York Mets or the Atlanta Braves? And it's probably the New York Mets, but it doesn't matter. They'll certainly give their best, and well, we're all counting on them.
We've said it a lot, but what scares managers in the postseason? Going up against a few really good starting pitchers, and there's just no question that's what the Braves have.
Yep, absolutely.
That's going to be out shallow center.
That's how the bottom of the 7th starts.
Caught for out number 2.
Jeez.
I know they just can't get nothing going.
From Braves country to the world. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Yes, ma'am.
And Orlando Arcia pops it up.
And that's going to be a shallow fly ball out to first baseman. Caught for out number 3. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate the subscribe.
There we go.
A Beauty Rest mattress gives you
Thank you very much.
Motion separation, isolating movement with our pocketed coil technology, while providing individualized.
So we're heading to the top of the 8th. Remember, get your chat votes in. Head on over to the community page and get the likes and chats in there as well.
I just like ketchup there, Gabe. And a little bit of relish.
I don't eat hot dogs. I don't care for them. Unless they're like a sausage. That's a little different.
That's right, Laney. That's right. Feel free to join the chat, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Good hands here in Atlanta. Could these be the next great doctors at Kaiser Permanente? What do you think, CJ? Are they going to be doctors?
I think certainly possible.
Yeah,
good group
statistically.
here. Yeah, there's a chance.
She's got a souvenir there. Gorgeous night at the ballpark. Only thing not gorgeous right now is that score. 3-1 Colorado as we head to the 8th inning.
Bummer scorched the first pitch by for strike 1.
It's Bummer back out there in relief, and he's facing 2, 3, 4 in the order, starting with Tovar. Hard hit up the middle.
Up the middle for a base hit.
Homer last time up, and now a single here to start the 8th.
I think Aaron Bummer going to kick himself here a little bit. We talked about Tovar and how often he chases. You can see the reaction in an 0-2 count here. It looked like they were maybe trying to elevate based on where Sean Murphy had the target. And the reaction.
The Rockies just never give up, do they?
Great sweeping slider that we saw that he used to finish off Charlie Blackmon. And that 0-2 pitch caught too much of the plate, and that was a heater.
And now here's Doyle. Mentioned earlier about him playing at Division II Shepherd University. His number 22 was retired there last October after the season. Just one of 4 players from Shepherd University to make it to the majors, and the first since 1967.
I think we talked about it when we were in Colorado, but his example is so important right now just because of how the NCAA college baseball atmosphere has changed dramatically.
Come on, Bummer, get it in there.
Lost going into this upcoming season from 40.
Boys, get back up and do some damage.
A lot of young players in some really tough positions.
You know what?
Where they're going to be able to play. College coaches have had to cut.
Can't let these boys
recruits because of the change.
Win this game.
In roster sizes, and listen, you can still go to AA, you can still go to JUCO, and eventually become a big leaguer. Doesn't have to be the biggest and best programs, and I think it's really important for young baseball players to understand that. And this guy right here is a great example of it.
And you're going to be hearing his name for years to come. Very good center fielder. Runner breaks for second. That ball, though, is headed foul. We also mentioned in Colorado that for all Doyle is bringing to this team, he's only making $742,000. The league minimum is $740,000.
Come on.
It's pretty amazing, and that's
come
the
on.
reality of being a.
We're a half a game ahead of them.
There's 3
Bob.
years where a team can essentially pay you right around the minimum or the minimum because it does go
I
up
think if
every
we
year.
lost and they won their game,
Well, at some point,
it'd be even, I would
he
think.
will hit his payday. But
Well,
there
right
he
now,
strikes out. He's 1 for
if
4.
we lose tonight,
Good breaking pitch that we were talking about.
we would
that
be
sweeping
even
slide
right
from
now.
Aaron Bummer.
Yep.
Barring
That is a
the
good
Mets game tomorrow.
Well, with that strikeout, Braves pitchers 42 strikeouts in this series. And get this, the Braves have never struck out 43 batters in a 3-game span in franchise history.
Wow.
So one more strikeout would do it. Runner breaks again, and on that pitch, there's really nothing Sean Murphy could do.
Now for Aaron Bummer, this is part of the game for him. He knows that. A little bit slower to the plate and a good jump from Tovar. Guys take chances. When you have a left-handed pitcher on the mound, more often than not, you are going to go first move. Not to say that it's a guess. There's a little bit of a science to it, but when you guess right, it ends up being a really big jump.
I don't know why they say Murphy made the right choice. I mean,
Well, that ball was down in the dirt, hard to pick up and hard to throw down the second.
oh, I don't know. On that replay, he certainly looked
Bummer falls
like he
behind
was
3-0.
He picked it up out of that dirt real quick. And
Braves
easy.
got the run in the first on the Laureano RBI
true.
single, but since then it's been all Rockies. They got a run in the second, another in the sixth, and then their third in the seventh. There's a strike, 3-1. This guy McMahon, the Rockies' lone representative in this year's All-Star game, and he's getting a free pass here. So
All
2
four.
on with 1 out. Braves country, come to Truist Park to cheer on the Atlanta Braves. Scan that QR code.
Here's
Or you
where
can also
we've
visit
been known to
Braves.com
give it up
purchase
all year long.
tickets for the 14 remaining home games. Out comes Eric Abreu.
Well, even though you don't love seeing that walk, and it's really important to try to put up a 0 right here, this is where Aaron Bummer has that great opportunity to shine. I mentioned he's a really good ground ball pitcher. The numbers only go up when he is facing the right-handed batters, and so he's got a guy in Rogers right now that has shown you that he's willing to expand the strike zone. So that 2-seam fastball, the sinker, is really where the opportunity is to get that ground ball, get the double play, get out of the inning. 66% is the ground ball rate for right-handed hitters against Aaron Bummer.
In the pen right now, if he comes in, it would be his Braves debut, is John Brebbia. Released by the White Sox on August 29th. The Braves picked him up, and he is getting warm.
Be nice to see him go up against Charlie Blackmon and have a great beard off between those two.
That would be an aggressive beard
Oh, yeah. 3-1. 3-1 is
But right now,
a lot
it's
easier to
Brendan
come back
Rodgers
from than if
who
we're
takes
down
that pitch
9-1.
low and in. He's got a beard. Not as aggressive as Blackmon and Brebbia.
We talked about Charlie Blackmon maybe nearing the end here. Last game in Georgia, just seems like the kind of guy who put his baseball bag on his back and just head for the North Georgia mountains. Disappear in Blue Ridge or something somewhere.
1-2 the count.
If it is his last game here in front of
Brendan Rodgers 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts.
14-year run for him, that's for sure.
Hey, Laney.
He's all over the Rockies record books.
Laney Tataki.
Swing and a
Leanne
miss.
Tataki.
So there is the
Leanne.
43rd strikeout of the series
Yeah,
for the
Leanne.
Braves, most in a 3-game span
Sorry
in
about that.
franchise history.
And to make it 3 wins would be even better. They're going to have to
Welcome
come back
in.
to do it. But that is an impressive number We talked about the Rockies, and the timing could not be more perfect, right? They struggle with the strikeout. The Braves have been generating tremendous swing and miss.
That's right, another Braves.
The fourth strikeout
Braves
of the
fan
night
coming to
for
join
Brendan
us.
Rodgers.
Yeah, he probably can't wait to get to bed and wake up tomorrow and start a new series.
Come on, Bummer.
The Rockies have 2 more stops on this 9-game road trip. They go to Milwaukee after this and then to Detroit for 3.
You got John Brevery warming up in the Braves bullpen. He was released by the White Sox this week. He's warming up in the Braves bullpen right now.
So Golly, 1 for 2 today. Had a solo home run, walked, and 2 runs and a steal today. Been busy.
Yes, he has.
He's 1 for 9 though in this series.
3-1 game. A couple on here for the Rockies. Tolia, who had the homer back in the second at the plate. Called strike 2-2.
Ah, it was strike 2. 2-2 the count.
And Bummer's going to step off because Tovar was dancing out there around second base.
Got 2 outs, 2 strikes. He's going to get a decent jump anyway, and he does have great speed, but it doesn't mean you just want to get him to get a walking lead either.
Bummer comes plateward. In on the hands, popped into shallow right center. Williams goes back and makes the catch. 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
How to do it.
Yeah.
Heading to the bottom of the 8th with the Braves down by 2. Colorado Rockies lead 3-1 over the Atlanta Braves. We come back, we'll have Urshela at bat, Luke Williams on deck, and Money Mike. Michael Harris II will be batting 3rd in the hole. Down by 2, baby.
Yeah, we just need some ABC ball, or maybe get a guy on base, hit a home run, tie it up.
Well, we got our starting lineup. Let's get these guys on base. Money Mike can hit home runs, but he also does quite well with putting positioning the ball into the outfield.
Yes.
There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Get the curveball, Ricky. Give
No,
him the
man.
heater.
Damn, Ruben, not doing your job tonight. I haven't heard a single bloop, nothing.
Hey. I'll put the chicken charge in there.
That poor bird sounds like Matt grabbed him at the end.
But the Rockies try to spoil it up 3-1. Gomber, after a little bit of a rough first inning, has settled in, and now he's back out there for the 8th.
Oh, I know their
3
team.
times in his career, he has pitched 8 innings, including once earlier this season against the Oakland A's. And talk about the numbers.
Way
and
behind.
This was going to be a good matchup tonight for the Atlanta Braves, but he's had his moments.
Well, you got to remember, Tim.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Live baseball from yeah.
Braves just won for their last 18 here against Gomber tonight. They do have action in the pen. Angel Chivi is warming, the righty. One-two put into play. Sprinting over there, Beck, and he gets it. Urshela has hit it to the outfield 3 times tonight, but nothing to show for it. Quick message from Zaxby's.
So Urshela goes down.
Bottom of the order here, and Luke Williams
Swung on and hit the right center field, caught
to
for
left
out
towards
number 1.
Jones. A lot of those tonight.
And then you'll have Luke Williams coming up to bat for the Braves.
Feature of the game
No, Luke Williams just the interacting's ahead. You're behind.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it did get behind.
I like it because we'd like to add to that and keep it.
Money Mike just got his first pitch.
Going here, and
there you go. Now you guys are safe again. Sorry about that.
Make that happen to get Austin Gomber.
Thank you. Who brought that up?
How about just 88 pitches so far?
Tim, thank you so much, Tim.
And that was after he threw 22 pitches in that first inning where he gave up that run, the RBI single to Laureano.
It just happens. You know, my internet, if I get a stutter in it, things get behind.
So think about this, right? He's at 90.
When I switch between tabs
two innings
and stuff, sometimes that'll
cause
the
last 6.
I don't know how other to say a hiccup.
I know, it's crazy.
Like, it'll make my game kind of stutter a little bit.
Here, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Gomber is fired up. 8 innings, 1 run.
That is the end of the 8th.
Wow.
Matthew, welcome in, bro.
It's a beautiful thing.
Welcome in, Matthew.
That's why a Beauty Rest mattress is designed to give you unparalleled motion separation. Isolating movement with our pocketed coil technology.
Oh, you're good, Matthew. You're welcome in anytime.
Absolutely. Come on in and say, hey, guys. Always welcome. I'd make time for you any day, my friend. How's that PlayStation working for you? Still working good? What? Come here. Up here. There you go. Tell them, say hi. Say hi, YouTube. My name is Hazel. I love
Hazel.
YouTubes and I love my dad. Oh, you're my baby girl. Good girl. Huh? High five. High five. Hey. High five. Want a treat? Please say. Please say. Please. Just someone know. Just one. Lady said, hi, Hazel.
Braves. By Xfinity. Stream Braves baseball with Xfinity because it's only
that dog will eat watermelon, muskmelon, grapes, green, red,
to Truist Park,
and what are the other colors?
His Braves debut on the mound, and listen, this is someone
purple
who has
grapes.
a similar storyline to Whit Merrifield or Gio Urshela, a lot of different ones we've seen this season, where he maybe didn't get off to the start of the season as he wanted to, but now he has another opportunity.
Bell
and
peppers,
he's a veteran like the others.
Carrots.
When I walked in yesterday, I got to meet him for the first time.
Everything.
He's so personable. That first conversation, you feel like you know him for the last 10 years. And I said, what's the excitement about being in Atlanta with a team like this? And he said, listen, I have lived here since 2011. My wife had grown up here, and so we've lived here ever since. I love the city. I'm very familiar. It's been a seamless transition. He's very good friends with Whit Merrifield, and he said
looks like they're gonna
opportunity to step in.
We got John Rebby.
Highly sought after. He's very
nice.
It's a really good story. You got to respect the grind too. A guy who was a 30th round pick back in 2011 at an Elon.
6.29
Here
ERA.
he is at 34 years old. Did not get to the big leagues until he was 27.
Strike one.
So it has been quite the journey.
Yeah, and you go from a team of the White Sox, obviously we're having a historically bad season. You get released by them. I'm sure that he was really down on where things were. The Braves called 2 days later, add him to the roster when the roster expanded to 28 on September 1st, and here he is.
That's great.
Instant energy.
That's so cool, man.
You're in a bad
Laney's
team,
right,
you're not doing
exactly.
well,
That's
they
so
let you
cool.
go. You can see he still has.
And I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
Sitting right around 95 miles an hour. The slider though has been the go-to.
I'll tell you, my wife loved helping out. She asked who the next one I'm going to gift away
bottom
something.
3 in the Rockies order here. Well, who do you think?
She loved it.
Who wore it better? It's a good question. Those are really, really close. Obviously, Blackman's got the fun hair too. A little bit of a mullet going to go with the beard.
I know it wasn't nothing
before I'm ready to make
amazingly special.
They're beard twins.
You know, it wasn't like a brand new PS5 or anything.
Texture, the link. Now, right now,
I had an extra PS4 laying around, and hey, it's still, still get games and play online and do a lot of things with a PS4.
At the end of the day, I trust both.
That day you told me you didn't really have a computer or nothing to be able to do anything when I asked if you wanted to play some games.
Spot on, my friend.
So I made it that you could. I'm happy to have helped.
Payoff pitch from Brebbia. Oh, I got the call.
Oh, you got him. Rung him up. Strike 3.
For Brebbia.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you'll take it.
Yeah, my wife has a great heart.
Remember what we talked about?
She does. I love my wife to death.
Visconti, the home plate umpire, this is what he has done against lefties. Yeah, it's off the plate. But John Brebbia deserves a break. And that first batter he faces as a Brave, something he's probably been waiting for a while, goes in his favor.
So making now 44 strikeouts in this series for Braves pitching. Hunter Goodman out to left. Laureano
out to left, caught. Out number 2.
2 away.
Did you take the chat poll down?
Oh no. My bad.
They'll hit hard, but a really good.
We'll end it now.
Ramon Laureano, this sliding
I got to talking. All right, so thank you everybody that participated. We had a total of 42 votes. 85% of you have voted that the Braves are going to win, while 14% of the Colorado Rockies fans say, we're taking the last game. They may be right. We'll find out. We got 1 out left at the top of the 9th.
Well, we want to wish best wishes to Esther Summersill.
1 out for the Colorado Rockies.
4 years.
The Braves still got the whole bottom of the 9th.
Final Braves Live postgame coming up next. She is tremendous. Tremendous as a talent
now,
in this
on
industry,
top of that,
as a person, and she certainly will be
go
missed
over to the
as she
channel.
moves on to her next venture. So congratulations, Esther, and thanks for all you've done for us.
We had 20 votes over on the channel.
We head to the bottom of the
90% voted the Braves there, 10% for the Rockies. So we had a total of 62 votes. I'll tell you, the one that I couldn't believe is the two vote who's going to win for the Phillies games and stuff. The last 2 I did, both together combined were 392 votes. I was like, wow.
Yep, no problem there, David. And that's it. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Braves are down 3-1. And we'll have Jorge Soler, Marcell Ozuna, and Matt Olson due up for Atlanta. See if Atlanta can't get something going. At least tie this game up. Yeah.
All right, just one. You want this? Please say, please. Please. And that's it. No more. Thank you so much for those 2 subs. I certainly appreciate that. I'll get that updated. I like that commercial. That's it. You're out of here.
Yeah.
It tells that dude's wife, all right, you're out of here. So we have hit 1,180 subs, ladies and gentlemen. We are 20 away from that 1,200 goal.
Blue Jays are in town.
Back to the
starting a 3-game
We are back to Truist Park.
Eastern over on Valley Sports Southeast and the Valley Sports.
And yes, Philly did win tonight. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Philly did win tonight against the Marlins 5-2, so they moved to 84 and 56 on the
He is
season.
slider heavy, and that'll be the key here. That slider has been a really good pitch for him, but what he has done so well is get you to chase that pitch outside of the strike zone.
Nope,
really
no
good
more.
whip rate against it, and that'll be
Don't
the
look at
test
me
here
with
for the
those
Braves
eyes.
in this
No
ninth
more.
inning.
Low and away. Soler, Ozuna, and Olsen here to go
Get
against
out of there.
Kilo.
Hey. No.
The
get
Braves
back.
1 run all the way back
That
in the
was
first
quick.
inning. Then Austin Gomber settled in and went 8, the starting pitcher for the Rockies. This one fouled back towards us.
He's trying to give me the eyes.
Come on, Soler.
But to this point, just a frustrating offensive night. A lot of balls in play.
All right, so 2-1 the count.
Produce much.
Yeah, those first
Soler
two
1
innings,
for
it looked
3.
like there was
Single
lots
did the
of
first.
opportunity. Then
Nothing
Austin
since.
Gomber got settled in, hit his spots, working around the edges, inducing
2 for
a lot
10
of
this
contact,
season.
As you mentioned, most of that in the
Or
air.
2 for 10 this series. My bad.
And now a slider that you talked about from Kenley
Nope,
there to
gotta
get
make
the
the
count,
count
to
even
2-2.
at 2.
Yeah, one was late.
Deuce
and
is
tight
wild, baby.
At 90 miles an hour. The first one he threw to Soler, much bigger, much wider, and missed by a pretty good margin.
And he strikes out Soler on that same pitch.
Soler goes 1 for 4 on the day against
You see it out of the hands
this
in a much
Colorado
similar
Rockies
spot,
pitching
but he makes
staff
the break
tonight.
a little bit bigger. That one finished probably a good foot out of the zone.
I don't
but again,
think
it's
we'll
a
see
good
him
pitch. It has
again.
been all season long for Kenny. Excuse me, Kinley.
So Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna head to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna has 2 of the Braves' 5 hits here tonight, both of them singles. A 33-year-old reliever.
God, she said,
fires
all right.
in, and that one is a called strike. 1-1 here to Ozuna.
Come on, Big Bear.
Oh, that's where he likes it too, man.
I know.
Braves have won 16 of the last 19 games against the Rockies, including the first 2 in this series.
Marcell is 4 for 10
Colorado
this
trying
series.
to spoil the potential
2
sweep
for
here
3
tonight.
tonight.
Downstairs,
Down in the dirt. Oh, you're very welcome. So we got Deuces Wild.
Kenley comes plateward, and Ozuna strikes.
Swing and a miss.
the
That'll
slider
do
again.
it. Strike
Damn.
3 for out number 2.
You can see why it's been so good, right? We've seen 2
Should be our
different
luck. Are the
versions
Braves
of this
gonna win?
slider. This
Huh?
is the one in the zone
Are
that
they
has
gonna
just a
win?
little bit of a break to it. Really good
Yes.
velocity at 90. Then there's that
Are they
bigger
gonna win?
one. And
Are
it's
they?
a tentative swing series
Are
saw
they?
there from
Yeah.
Marcell, especially
Braves
after
gonna
seeing
win?
the big fastball in the zone.
So the last hope for the Braves is the first baseman, Matt Olson. See if he can at least extend the game for Ramon Laureano, who is on deck. Awkward swing on that slider, and it's 0-2.
0-2, so the Braves down to their last.
Anything else?
Probably
Right.
not. You take a chance with certainly at least
Damn.
another slider. There's the one pitch that he has struggled on. He's been great on fastballs lately.
No comment from
Great on the
Hazel,
off-speed
no.
pitches in the sense of changeups and splits, but it's been the curveballs and sliders that have given him some trouble.
0-2. That one misses.
Guys, I think I'm the jinx.
2 down, 1-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Foul ball.
This
Count
series
to David
so much
Saban will
different
do it
than that
again.
one out at Coors Field where there were runs scored left and right by both teams. But this series 3-0 Tuesday, 5-2 yesterday, and now 3-1 here today. Matt Olson on one bounce to Toma.
That's going to be a streamer down to first. Runs over, tags the bag. That's game. Your final score, Colorado Rockies 3, Atlanta Braves 1.
Obviously, overall, it's a really good series, but you get this late in the
Oh,
season.
that is
Going
disappointing.
to matter. You want to be able to take advantage of
It is.
one. They got pitched well tonight. There's no two ways about it. Austin Gomber was really good. You put this one behind you.
You know what?
The
I
Toronto
take the
Blue Jays
blame. I
coming
told
in as a
everybody
good
my
team. They're gonna be
woes,
at the top of the
and it
rotation.
jinxed us.
So you're going to see some pretty good starting pitching. Lineup has been decent, so the challenge will continue. But as it stands, and as we've talked about, the Braves still have this thing in their control as they are now tied with the New York Mets for that final wild card spot.
It was a speedy one tonight, 2 hours and 9 minutes. And the Rockies win it.
Man, we don't know what this team is doing.
So tomorrow it's the Blue Jays. We'll go on the air at 6:30 Eastern. It'll be the Friday night showdown.
So the winning pitcher would be Gomber.
Remember to stay tuned now. Braves Line
The
post
losing pitcher would be Reynaldo López.
coming up next.
That's 3 times. 3 times the last 3 outings for Reynaldo López. He has lost his last 3 starts. He lost during the Washington Nationals game. He lost while he pitched in Philly.
I mean, he gave up 2 runs, but I think he pitched a really good game tonight.
Oh yeah. He definitely pitched a good game, but it's just the offense couldn't get nothing going. So
yeah, our offense has really. But you got to understand the injuries that we keep sustaining. I mean, when's the last time you see the team go through as many significant injuries that we've had with our team this year?
Oh, it's atrocious.
I'll tell you what, it really shows you the cunningness and how well the Braves organization is that we've played without like our starters. We played the whole season without Strider, without Acuna. We lost Sean Murphy early. We've lost D-Trade at times. We lost O'Reilly, and now O'Reilly for the season. We
lost
Michael Harris. Yes. We've lost so many of them. Ozzy, we lost.
Ozzy Albies.
And we're just now getting him back. I mean, these are significant losses. And for us to be right up there nipping at the heels of the #1 divisional team, I mean, yes, they put on a little bit of lead, but still, within 5 games, that could have, all you had to have is a team go bad for one series and us go good for all series. Really. And that could have been made up. It didn't happen, but I think we've played very well for what we went through as a team this year.
Yep, exactly.
Unfortunately, with tonight's loss, we'll find out tomorrow with the Mets game if they win. As of right now, we're even.
Yep. We hold the tiebreaker.
Do we? I thought I'd seen something that said the Mets did.
I think we do, or it might be the Mets. We'll just have to wait and see tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought when we went up there and played that makeup game with the Mets that they had the tiebreaker.
Yeah, could be. I
could be wrong
hard
too.
To keep up with.
I mean, we're doing better than a lot of teams would with all the injuries and everything we've been through.
Yep.
So, Tyler Metzik, that's the guy you wanted them to bring back, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and he's back with a Braves organization.
He's minor league deal.
Yep. Yeah, he's with the Gwinnett Stripers right now.
I thought you said that guy was the one that would probably retire.
No, that would be Uncle Jesse.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that night we had a conversation. We were talking. And,
well, I don't think he would ask them this.
I told you I disagree. Remember the night that you and I are on Discord, we were talking. I told you I disagreed with bringing somebody back just to let them retire as out of your organization. It was a waste of money.
I felt they should focus on. No, this was a pitcher. Yeah.
This was a pitcher. I just don't remember.
Oh.
That's all right. That's right. They brought him back. He's on a minor league deal.
Yep.
I don't have an issue with that. As long as he stays with the organization and doesn't just retire. And it wasn't a waste of money, and that it was a move done to better the future pitching staff. I don't have an issue.
Right.
All right, I'm looking here, guys, because I don't remember what the times are for the games.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay, 7:20 p.m. Eastern, 6:20 Central. So it'd be another 6 o'clock game come tomorrow. Max Fried will be pitching the first game versus the Blue Jays. Now, I don't remember. I know Gabe gave us the lineup. I don't remember if it was a 3 or 4 game.
What's that?
Versus the Blue Jays. About? I think it's a 3 game.
Yeah, it's a 3-game series, I think.
Now,
and then they have a makeup game on Monday, September 9th against the Cincinnati Reds. And then then they'll have a 3-game series against the Washington National, 2-game series against the Nationals Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they'll have the 3-game series against the Dodgers Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then 3 to close out the season against KC.
Correct.
Okay.
And then they have another.
I was just looking at whether I would be streaming tomorrow for football as well. It does not look like. It doesn't look like I will. I'll be doing the Braves game instead, unless Mav wants it. If you want it, speak up.
Okay. Well, I know on September 17th they have another 3-game series against the Reds. After the Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
And then it's
Is there
the
a team
Marlins.
between them? Okay.
Yeah. There's 2 teams in between, then the Royals.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you want tomorrow?
More likely I'll probably take it.
Okay, no.
Oh, wait.
Remember how we put it. You'll take it.
Hold on.
With the possibility you might not be able to do it then.
Yes, I might not be able to do it because I've got to go out and work tomorrow. I got to go cut some yards tomorrow. Go do some work. So.
Well, then I'll pick it up and I'll do it. If you get home, you can stream with me if you want.
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah,
I forgot that
Sunday. If you want Sunday, yeah, you won't find out for work until after Monday, isn't it?
Yep.
So if you want Sundays, we'll go ahead and do Sunday.
Okay.
And don't forget, we're doing giveaway, guys. Everybody, the Golden Broom celebration for the Twin Series. We will be having Sunday, and it will be a live stream in its own. So don't forget to come hang out, be active in the chat, and everybody is eligible. Everybody can participate. We're going to be giving away one authentic MLB hat. There's several styles to pick from, and you will have a spending limit up to $50. The winner you will have to provide me your name and your mailing address. Let's try not doing fake names, guys. Because I'm gonna send it to wherever I'm told, and it's not me sending it. the MLB shop will send it to you, but I'll be paying for it.
Right.
You'll be able to pick any hat up to $50. Now, I'm sorry, but if you come to me and say, hey, there's this hat on sale for $19.99, could I get two? Nope. One hat. You do not have to spend all $50, and if you don't, no, you do not get the remainder of the money. If you don't spend up to the $50, that money just rolls into the next one, if there's any left over. So, one hat to one winner. You could pick any team you want, and you can pick any style you want up to $50. And the MLB shop will take care of all the shipping. So you'll have to contact me, and then I say give it 7 to 10 days. I'm sure it'll come much sooner than that, but generally I like to tell people 7 to 10 days, and maybe even 14 days. Just give it some time. It will be there. So that will be Sunday. And then we have a game button. It's either going to be a foam finger or the miniature tomahawk. Mav will make that decision himself.
Yep.
Or maybe he can bring one of his daughters in on cam and let her choose which one to put up. Yep. Get them Braves fans active in doing it. Let them have some fun. Pick out what we're going to give out. And it'll all be done by pick a number. We'll bring everybody in the chat. You'll be asked not to type until we say so. And then everybody, when we say to post it, you'll post a number between 0 and 10,000. One time, one number. And then after everybody's done posting, we'll close it off. We'll say no more. We'll be accepted after this. And then live in the center interactive, where you usually see the 3D interactive of the game, you'll see a browser page opened up to Google a random number program that picks a random number through Google. You'll see that page right on screen. I'll hit the go button. It'll choose the winner. We'll go down through the list. The person that either lands on the number, picks the number correctly, or is closest to it without going over is the winner. All right. So that's enough of me yammering, guys. I'd like to say thank you. Let's go over. Let's do some housekeeping before I take off here. So we ended up with 1,180 subs altogether tonight. We compiled with the video subs since the last stream. We put out another 20 subs almost.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Looks like we ended up with 26 likes on the night. I certainly appreciate everybody that supported the channel and come and hung out. That was fun. I certainly appreciate it. I'm sorry about the bad news I gave everybody, and I appreciate everybody's heartfelt comments. Thank you for everybody that's putting out the prayers. I certainly appreciate that. My family appreciates that. Like I said, we're going to continue moving on. My best friend here is here to support me as well. And, I'm not going to stop the fight. I'm fighting to lose the weight, and, I'm going to fight to get this fluid problem under control. So, yeah. So with that said, guys and gals, hey, it's time for us to get out of here. I appreciate everybody stopping on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, evening, whichever you want to say. Thank you, Amanda, Laney, George, Leanne, everybody, David. We had so many people stop in tonight. D and Gino, thank you. Kenneth.
Tim.
Matthew, Tim. Gabe, everybody. I'm sorry if I miss anybody's name. I don't mean to. I just thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out, participating, hitting that like button. All those of you new subscribers, thank you so very much. I certainly appreciate it. So I will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place, 6 o'clock Central. It'll be game 1, where we'll be taking on, who we playing tomorrow?
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. We'll be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays here at home. So with that said, I am KGB for the C Sports Network Clan HBS channel with my good best friend buddy Maverick Sports, Mr. Ruben himself, the man above. And we will see you guys again tomorrow on another stream, or just thanks, guys. See you. Peace out.
See ya. Peace.